Also, is Michael joining us for this, or?
I thought they said they were, but...
I thought so too, but... apparently not? Oh, I should cut you out anyway. Where did I put Discord? I've already lost Discord.
I'm surprised they signed up for the level 7 event.
Who did?
Instead of Michael.
Oh, yeah, I think they missed the whole conversation we had before then.
Possibly.
Hey, all, quick rundown. We're theoretically doing some Digimon practice, but also, like, 2 of the goofs aren't here right now, so I'm still cutting out proxies for a new deck I wanted to test. So we'll see how that goes. Also, my back is killing me, so, yeah. Kind of want to fall over and die a little bit, but once we start playing, I'll probably feel a lot better. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to do a spiel real quick about, like, what the fuck we were doing. Okay.
Oh, you're totally fine.
Still need... How many X3s did I already cut? Wait, how have I cut no X3s? What? No. No, what? How did I print this so wrong? No, okay. No, I already cut 2 X3s. Oh, what the fuck? Kill me. Bless you.
Yes, I've been sneezing like crazy today. It's weird.
I mean, I guess it's better than the, like, full head cold you had.
Yeah, but even when I had the full head cold, I wasn't sneezing near as much as I have been. I wonder if allergies are coming in early this year.
Hey,
Hello.
there's a hung.
I was eating dinner.
That is fair.
100%.
Where's Michael?
We were literally just wondering that ourselves. I mean, with their luck, there's like a 50-50 chance that they've been called into something hellish, but who knows?
That's true.
Now I remember that my office scissors are the worst scissors in the house.
So you're putting your cross heartless together?
Yeah, and technically I've got the Vemmon printed too. But I don't have the energy to cut that one out too. There's just too many damn cards to cut out for it.
Too many cards.
Like, at least with this one, it's okay. I'm cutting out 4 copies of all of the new cards, but I very likely won't need them. With the Vemmon one, it's just like, okay, I have technically
No
like
idea.
2 full sheets that are just Vemmons. Also, this weird, why is there a blank sheet? What? There's just a random blank sheet in the middle. Okay. Oh god, yeah, no, I literally have it 2 full sheets that are just Vemmons. And then they spread over into other things too.
I see.
And then I'd need to explain what Vemmon does to every single person if I run it tomorrow, and just... I'd want to die.
Oh, tomorrow. Prim's thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to run in it or not.
Hi, Haley.
Hello.
Oh, Haley snuck in very quietly.
Yep. Okay. How's it
Oh, I
going?
couldn't find the foot
It's
pedal for a second there.
going well.
Also,
I'm
that's awesome, Yalc.
I just ate,
I
so
saw them, but that's basically
have
where my
energy
brain
now.
stopped. Was like, I've
Yay.
seen these things.
I might have ate too much, so we'll see in about 20 minutes if I fall into a food coma while
Fair.
playing.
Ben, would you like me to cut some cards?
I was literally just saying that I was tempted to ask you, but that it felt mean if I did.
Don't mind. I'll come in and grab them.
Okay,
I need
thank
to go
you, hun.
take my bowl downstairs anyway.
Okay. Then Kris and I can start us up. Oh.
Let's do it.
Is that all force?
Yes, you'll have to bear with me as I go slow because I was doing a few pretty bad misplays last night.
It's
It
okay.
was a thing.
Yeah. Definitely was.
I think the last game I started actively paying very close attention just so that I could keep track of weird shit going on.
The deck is a lot. It does a lot.
It
It
very
does.
much is.
Mostly because it just drops a ton of tamers, and all the tamers do a lot.
Yeah, the back and forth triggers off the new Hina and All Force are a lot.
Mm.
I did up the new All Force count to 4 though. I think it needs it.
You need it to be at 4. Based off Luis and the other O-Force player I played, old O-Force is pretty useless in the deck. You run the 4 O-Force and then 2 O-Force zeros to fill up the slots, but like the O-Force zeros will get replaced as soon as O-Force X comes out.
Really, I'm running the old All Force over zeros
Okay, that actually lined up perfectly.
Well, I
just
was
because it has
told
more
Oh,
more
I'm
swing
setting
potential.
myself to
You
a
should go to
push to
half
talk
cuts.
thing, basically.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Just
I
a
was
warning.
told was that the old O-Force zero just they didn't like it.
Well, the big issue with
not
All
O-Force
Force,
zero, old O-Force.
yeah, the big issue with the zero ones is that they are running their own weird ass strategy that only kind of cares about tamers.
Yep.
The old All Force kind of works with the deck, I feel. Better than starter deck All Force.
Yeah, starter deck All Force just doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Yeah, that's just recursion.
I rolled a 7.
I'm gonna turn hung up real quick because
I rolled both my dice off the desk or off the
That sounds
mat.
quiet.
That's a 10.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Yep. Ooh, this is a
Right,
decent
we-
start. Oh, you are first. That's right.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. Hatch,
Okay.
that is how that works. Yes.
draw. And then, since we were talking about it, I'm going to go Digimon 0.
Sorry, I'm still
Okay,
building this deck
let's
and trying to make sure that
Drop return. Oh,
I've got all of the shit ready for
Hatch
it.
the Koro.
Okay, so I need 3 Merva,
Start with the Agu for free.
2.
Draw. We'll go
3, 2
into
of
the
the
Greymon
trio.
for 2. Yay, I get my blocker
3
early.
X3,
And then we'll drop this Agu for 3.
2 Ignite.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh no, my X antibody. I needed that. We'll grab the metal gray here. Put X anti on top. That's important.
Okay. Draw. Let's just go.
Okay, so quick rundown. On the left, Hung is playing what is expected to be like the big bad deck of this format, Blackwar Greymon X Antibody. Basic idea of the deck, it has a bunch of annoying protection off of its level 4s and level 5s. It can evolve for pretty cheap off of one of its primary level 4s. And it gets a different kind of, but still quite good protection off of one of its tamers, but only if they evolve from like a level 5 into another level 5 while the tamer is out and can see it and they suspend. And that, so the protection it gets from some of its evolution sources prevents it from being bounced or destroyed by effect. That the tamer gives it can't be affected by options if you're new to Digimon. Basically anything that runs like a spell in Magic. And then it's a pretty slow control deck, though some people are trying to twist it into an aggro-ish deck. I don't think it'll work that great, but we'll see. And then its top end is Blackboard Greymon X Antibody, who is very annoying and has 2 different opponent's turn effects. Once per turn, when a Digimon declares an attack, I want to make sure I have this right, because it's weird. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, when an opponent's Digimon with the highest DP attacks, you may switch the target of the attack to this Digimon. And then opponent's turn, once per turn, when a Digimon becomes unsuspended, if this Digimon has Blackboard Greymon or X Antibody in its Digivolution cards, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the lowest play cost. So basically, every turn during the unsuspend phase, it probably pops something, but Kris's deck on the right, he's running a tamer-based blue deck with a lot of weird shenanigans, not the least of which involving unsuspending repeatedly throughout his turn. Especially focusing in on using a very specific, a couple of tamers with specific names that work with the deck well, who will let him trigger a bunch of the Digimon's on Digivolve ability, and the first time it unsuspends each turn, it also bounces a Digimon of Kris's choice, of level 3 or lower, and then that level increases for every blue tamer he has on the field. So right now he can already bounce a level 5 Digimon. So that's where we're at. I think I undeafened, but doesn't actually look like I did. Yep, nope, I didn't.
Let's go into...
Oh, I should have grabbed pain meds, because I wasn't kidding. My back is really trying to fuck with me right now. It's not pleasant.
Metal Gray X.
Oh, right.
For
Also, that
1.
one...
Draw.
So 1 Hung just went into that for 2 instead of the 4 that would normally cost because of what he evoed onto.
Your bait is a bit annoying.
And 2... that has an inheritable, so it's not active until something else evos on top of it, but the inheritable makes it so that once per turn when it unsuspends during the opponent's turn, gets to trash the top of security.
Fair.
So yeah, just went into Blackboard Greymon, which is the
draw for turn, hatch an egg,
setup mega,
go
I
into
guess.
a
So
Vmon,
on Digivolve, Hung gets to delete up to 6 cost of tamers and Digimon. Tamers if he has black in sources, and Digimon if he has red. He's got both, so he gets to set up a 6 cost total between the two of them. But looks like he just blew up the Rena, who costs 3, so wouldn't have let him blow up anything else. Please don't, Haley, because I'm putting them in sleeves with other cards to make sure that they
reveal the top 3.
Are as close to
Rena,
normal cards as possible.
Digivolve and Raising for 2.
But I appreciate that you care enough to think about it.
I think you're just getting sacked. So then... we just go Arrow Vidra and Raising for 3.
My back is really unhappy with me. Ugh. So right now, Kris is basically trying to play it safe and do a bunch of evolutions in Raising, since Hung won't be able to interact with Raising.
Argue in the back.
So that because Kris knows that Hung is playing a relatively slow deck.
This while we still can. That was great.
Okay, I need egg sleuths.
We'll swing over that,
is-
unsuspend.
This is good except for the fact that I also need to sleeve up the rest of the deck. Butts. Okay.
You're going to unsuspend on your turn.
Yes, I told you to please
anyways.
not use the Laminator. Because
Okay, we'll
the part
auger
of why I
X in the
don't
back
want to have these ready for
free.
tomorrow
Draw.
is
Ooh, I found
because
it. Nice.
they go in
Let's
the proxy cards, right? You
swing
can't
at
see this.
security.
Go into a
Effective X
sleeve with a normal
antibody.
card
Go into black
to try and keep
X
the
for
feel
2.
as close to a
Draw.
proper
Tap
card
the
as
cool
possible.
boy to gain 1 back and draw 1. It's 1 check at 16.
Rena?
Okay.
So
And
Hunk just swung in
then
for 1 check there, and it auto played Chris's. It hit a tamer in
that's
Chris's
fine.
security, which puts her into play. Which is
we'll
actually
do
generally pretty good
Raymond
for
in the back for 2 to pass you your 3.
Chris.
Draw. The reboot will trash that security. The top
Okay.
security.
Oops, no, don't go there.
Fair enough. Draw for turn. How do I want to do this?
Oh, in case it's not clear, by the way, this is day 1 of rationing ADHD meds, and I'm not handling it amazingly. I have been basically.
Your effect
crashing
triggers
for like
when
2
I
hours.
unsuspend, correct?
Correct. Whether I
Yeah.
have X antibody or not, because I do have Black War in the stack.
Right.
This is like as good as
No,
this stack can get.
Already learned
against
the
this-
trick.
This is almost as good as the stack can get versus this matchup.
Yeah.
So one of the key things is that
I'm trying to think how
to
best to do this with an unideal stack.
So one of the best ways for Chris's deck to handle the Black War Greymon deck is to go into its level 6 All-Force Vigramon, who will do the whole bounce thing. And right now, because he has 3 blue tamers on board, he would be able to bounce a level 6 or lower, which Black War Greymon X Antibody is. Black War Greymon X Antibody currently has an inheritable that would prevent it from getting bounced, but to prevent that bounce, it would need to strip the X Antibody out of its sources and return it to the bottom of the deck, which would normally turn off the deletion effect, but the deletion effect has 2 activation clauses, either having X Antibody in sources or a Black War Greymon in sources. A lot of the X Antibody Digimon level 6s do this, where they do their thing if either you have X Antibody in sources or you have the not X Antibody version. So, like, theoretically, it evolved from it. It's a cute play around, but the problem is that means Chris is kind of in a really rough spot here. And it's part of why Chris played out that Leomon, because that Leomon has, one, technically blocker, because Chris has a blue tamer. But on deletion, well, frankly, Leomons always have on deletions, but that particular Leomon has gain 2 memory and draw 2 cards. So even if it just gets popped by the effect, which it does not look like it did, it looks like Hung swung in and it went very poorly for Chris. Yeah, and Chris is conceding, so they're going to game 2. Then... Wait, are they going to game 2? No, they're not. Okay. I thought they were. Ignore me. So, like, theoretically, attempting to bounce the Black War Greymon is not bad, because it means, cool, you remove the X antibodies so their effect doesn't work anymore. But with the 2 sources, that you can't do it anymore. So it just sort of removes one of the easiest ways for the deck to handle this. Because otherwise, this is kind of a rough
go
matchup.
full force for 4. draw.
Oh,
slap
Hung
down
played
the
Hades Force.
arena,
Okay, that's what. Okay.
blocker and evade. Don't care. That won't happen. Inheritables. Play a blue tamer. Gain a memory. Then we have to.
Megadeth the Greymon.
Don't run Megadeths.
Ooh.
Megadeth's green, blue
Yeah,
green.
You're right. You're right.
no
you're
way
right.
to
I'm
get
so
green.
used to seeing it in every blue deck, so I forgot this is a purely blue deck now.
Yeah.
Not one of those fake blue decks.
You're bigger than I am.
Is he? Isn't he just 12?
I'm 13.
Yeah. His blocker's 13.
What's given the buff?
No, he's 13 naturally.
Why the fuck did I think he was 12? Okay.
That's regular
Huh.
Black War.
I see. I thought he didn't get bigger. Don't know why.
Yeah, I think you got it. All I could do is go into Omnimon for
Yeah.
4 to have a bigger
Yeah.
blocker, but that's it.
Yeah. Even with a bigger blocker, I'm way bigger than Omni on my turn.
Yeah, on your turn, but I could have at least gotten the blitz in.
Yeah. That was as good of a start as I could hope in this matchup, except
Uh-oh.
the bottom decking X antibody super early. If you were
Yeah,
able
but you
to...
still got the other X antibody.
Yeah, but Black War was on the field for a turn. In that turn, he could have been bounced, and then I'd be doomed, basically.
Oh,
I didn't
because you don't
have-
have what's it called? Okay.
I didn't have the other Ol Force in hand. Or I had the wrong Ol Force in hand, so I was like, I don't want to waste my stack when he already has a big blocker out. Otherwise I would have gone up and bounced it.
Fair.
Yep. Yeah, going into the Black War to pop the arena was purely in hopes of preventing a third tamer from coming down for the bounce to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the right call.
Okay.
Also, Chris's start wasn't as
Thank
great
you very much, Hutton.
as
Did
some
you
of the
hear
old
the
Force
reason
matchups
why?
I've faced against.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just,
It could have been. I'm just also very bad with this deck still. I haven't quite
No,
figured
it's
the
less
strategy out,
consistent.
because I always feel like
Thank
I
you, man.
get into 2 level 6s, but never really clear any security.
Yeah, no, I think the game plan is you in the early game you have to prioritize tamers over Digimon until you get like 2 out. Like the ideal number is to set up 2 tamers for Old Force to come down and drop the 3, so you're guaranteed to bounce to level 6.
That makes some sense.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I can
second.
see that.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how this hand will turn out. I'll go for free.
X sleeves, and then I'm good.
Will Yuya for 4. Pick that up
Draw,
immediately. That was great.
hatch. Arena on play, top 3. And I will
Try and find
take
sleeves. I know you can't see me, but still.
Ol Force.
Yeah. It's like your main game plan, and it's only a 4 of in the deck, so I think...
Yeah, I have other
That-
level 5s I can pull.
Yeah.
Then
The deck
It really
really
does
just
feel like the
doesn't
level
do
4s are
anything.
the choke point in this.
Yeah, I think the deck doesn't really do anything without the Old Force. Draw for turn. We will promote. Drop Cool Boy for 2. 1, 2, 3. Grab the Gaio. Goodbye 2 of my Metal Grays. Good thing swinging unsuspended isn't as big of an issue in this matchup. Agu X for free. Draw, tap the Cool Boy. Gain 1, draw 1. Agu X effect 1, 2, and 3. Grab the Greymon X. Will Gray.
Gonna say right now, I
No, you don't even have a rookie yet. Oh, that means I have plenty of turns to set up.
yeah, I'm
Great
gonna say
extra.
right now, my favorite part about this is that
Pull
cool,
the
I can
Greymon
be
immediately.
working
Classic.
while technically there's a stream happening.
And then we'll Agu X.
Also, I really need to
3.
take this jacket off. It's too warm now.
1, 2, and 3. Grab the X
Okay.
antibody and the Black War X.
Alright, I'm at 3. I draw, go into a Vmon, draw the better Vmon, go Vidra for 2,
So did I miss anyone joining? I feel like I
go
did.
Arrow
April, I
for
did.
3.
Hey, how are you doing, April?
I'll draw.
I could
for
also definitely be doing
turn.
better commentary here, but I am, like I said,
Hatch.
I'm just kind of crashing right now.
Greymon for 2 on top of Agu X. Draw. Agu X in the back here for free. Draw.
I feel like sleeping
Ugh.
most of the day is a good thing.
Why?
Reasons.
I have not found my level 5s. Considering Cool Boy bottom deck 2 of them.
Suffer?
I don't even
I
have to
get-
track.
well-
I just have Fen do it for me.
Let's see. I guess All Force comes out, one of these gets bounced, but only one. Ugh. Waste of Gray X here, to be honest.
Yeah, you could have been, but you
We'll
also
just do.
actually relaxed.
No,
You're
that's a
saying that's a
play.
bad thing?
Yeah, no, that's the right play. Okay, let's
1, 2, 3, 4,
slide the X antibody underneath this one.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And then we'll Hades Force for 5 to pop both Tamers. Oh, we can only pop one. They're both 3 costs. Hold up. That's an issue. Do I pay 5 to pop? Yeah, I'll still pay 5 to pop the Secret Rare Arena.
Fair. Draw for turn. Promote. Tap. Oh, I don't have the right arrow for. Oh, arrow. Crud. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. Okay, how do I want to do this then? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That helps. Okay, we're gonna have to swing security. No, wait. Oh, this is the worst Arrow Vidramon for this scenario.
Which one is that?
BT2.
Is
got
it?
a-
Oh, I thought that was the starter deck one.
I have no idea what most old cards do, so I have to look this up real quick.
Yeah, he's a when Digivolving. I can unsuspend if I have a blue tamer, and then when I unsuspend, I gain jamming on my All Force.
When Digiball it? Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, an inheritable jamming.
Inheritable jamming.
Alright, so I still have to do it. So I have to swing, tapping Rena to give it 1,000 DP, so it's 8k. I have 7 cards in hand, so I draw one off Vmon, and then when attacking, I draw one off Wanyamon. So 8k.
2k.
Hot damn, it survived. You know, if I could have drawn something I needed. Alright, then we're going to Digivolve for 4. When Digivolving, play the Jerry, which allows me to unsuspend. When I unsuspend, I gain a memory there, and I gain jamming. And then I'm going to have to bounce the blocker Greymon to get rid of that. I feel like this is a bait. I really do. I feel like you're baiting for bouncing him.
I
Because
feel like there's okay, so I'm not trying to be coaching here, but I'm just gonna say I feel like there's no right choice here.
no, there isn't.
I
Because I
definitely made it hard for him.
right, because I bounce the stack protection one, but he gets it back. Actually,
I think
you
the
know
right
what?
choice here is the blocker for sure.
Yeah,
Do you
because the
really?
thing is, if you don't
the
bounce the
protection, I just
blocker,
go on top of this and gain an extra memory.
yeah, I was gonna say if you don't bounce the blocker, you bounce the X, put it into Hung's hand. Hung gets to Evo next turn for free, gain memory, and give it protection.
Fair.
Yeah,
But then if he, yeah, we'll just bounce the blocker. I'm gonna
yeah.
just commit
That's
to
just
it.
so much card draw and memory that you're giving him if you bounce the memory one.
Fair. Then I might as well take advantage of it while I have it. 13k jamming.
How you're at 2 now?
Yep. You put me at 5.
Yeah. You're right.
So
And then you
Evo's for 4,
yeah.
and then puts
The
Tamer
gain-
into play.
gain
Gain 1
yeah.
from unsuspending while Rena is out. Oh, then you should have
No.
gained 2. Oh,
No,
wrong Rena.
there's no Rena.
Wrong Rena. Wrong Rena.
Vedra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 13k jamming, 8k.
Okay.
The fact that there's two
Then
teammates named Rena is
for
gonna throw me off forever.
shits and gigs, we will Omnimon Blitz. 15.
8k. That is not a good look. That's 4 of my level 5s now.
Welcome to what usually fucks me over with Bloom Lord. This is interesting.
I'll drop return.
I'm gonna go get mac and cheese from downstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll promote this out. Start with the Greymon that we just got back for 2. Oh, Grey X on top of it. Free draw, tap the cool boy, gain 1, draw 1. Okay. Tap the Yuya as well. Give it plus 2k, unaffected by options. This is annoying. The Blitz Omni's a tad bit annoying. At least you don't have a bounce anymore. You don't have blocker, but I don't want those to just die. So we'll do another Greymon for 5 to put you at 3.
Fair enough. Draw, stand, and hatch. We're gonna go into Vmon. You have 1 block, which is fine. I can't use Rena. You didn't attack. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that doesn't matter. We swing security, 14. Draw 1 off Wanya because I have Blue Tamer in play.
Yep. Yeah, this check should be fine. 8k. That is 5 of my level 5s. Oh, this is getting worse.
You're gonna have to start rushing. Vedra for 2. Arrow Vedra for 3.
Yeah, just to be clear, how many level 5s in the deck, Hung?
8. And that's 5 of them. Not looking great. Okay, let's draw for turn. We'll hatch Boro. We'll start with Gauss in the back. Draw. Ooh, still not looking great. Okay, we'll Gray X for free. Draw, tap the cool boy, gain 1. Draw 1. Oh,
Okay, how?
okay.
How?
Thank you. We found 1. Let's
Sorry,
slide the
I'm trying to
X
take my sweater off.
antibody underneath. Go into metal
Suffice to
gray
say, I'm glad you
for
can't see the camera.
2. Draw. Do we give it the de-digivolve that? Yes.
Okay.
Do we give it the Yuya boost? We do.
Oh my God.
Tap the Yuya to give it plus 2k. You're at 12k. Still not big enough.
Hopefully playing
That's,
next game will get my brain back in
annoying.
gear.
Because
it usually does,
fine.
weirdly.
We will swing into it. Effect of X antibody. Go into Black War X for 5. Draw.
Fair enough.
You're not using your Jerry first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tapped Jerry to draw 1.
Okay.
Thank you. I forgot about Jerry's effect.
Yep. I do have the reboot, but no trash.
Fair enough. Okay. You have 2 security, 1 giant blocker.
I have 1 security.
1 security.
Yeah.
1 giant blocker. Okay. Unsuspend, draw for turn, promote.
And he's 15k on your turn, thanks to you, yeah.
15k with blocker.
Yes, blocker and the redirect.
Now we get to play the fun
Blocker
game.
and redirect.
Did Kris draw the other Sheena? Rena, damn it. Her name is Rena Sheena something.
And one bounce protection.
Rena Shinomiya. So if Kris drew the new
how
Rena
would I do
Shinomiya,
this?
then he can at least source strip the X antibody out of the War Greymon X.
You have to, if you go into O-Force and don't attempt to bounce him, then the O-Force dies. Because
On
unless I put a-
unsuspend.
Right, but that happened at the beginning of my next turn. He would die.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
he swings over it.
no. It will also attempt to happen this turn if
Yes,
you unsuspend. Yeah,
if you unsuspend. That's why I specified if you unsuspend.
Yeah.
Like, you need to get that part first. So
Unless I put a rookie on board, right? Because it pops lowest cost.
correct.
yeah.
So I could.
But then
Yeah.
it would pass turn. If you put the rookie. You're not keeping turn then.
I think I can keep turn.
While
Basically-
putting a rookie on board?
So essentially, if Kris can Evo into All Force and has a new Rena in hand or draws her off the Evo, he's fine.
So I think Hung's right? Because if I did it for 3, I go to 0. I can only gain back 3 memory. So I have to do it this way, which is a little frustrating.
Oh.
So I go Kuma first. Then what I'm going to do is
A hybrid.
the tap search.
Mhm.
No targets. Same order. Then-
Kuma effect and draw? Which I know for sure you missed the Kuma effect.
I did miss the Kuma effect. But I did draw.
What is
So
the Kuma effect again? How many are you trashing?
I would just strip the bottom source off one of your Digimon.
Ah,
So we strip Blocker Gray.
that's fair.
Then it's All Force here for 4. Playing the Hina.
Rena.
Rena. Yeah, you've been saying Hina for months. It's stuck in my head.
Draw for the old force.
Yes. Draw for the Digivolve.
Yeah.
Then this gets Blocker and Evade on play.
Mhm.
Then this unsuspends because I played a blue Tamer.
Yep.
That would then bounce the regular War Grey X.
Red Grey X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
that will pop the Kuma.
Then I gain 1 off of Rena for unsuspending, 1 off Vidra for playing a tamer, and 1 off Vmon for unsuspending. But that's kind of all I can do.
Oh, there's a Blackboard Greymon in sources, isn't there?
There is not.
Oh.
X antibodies in the source, but he
Okay,
wasn't able
then,
to. Yeah,
Kris,
he wasn't
so-
able to attempt to bounce it because he only has 2 tamers.
Yes,
Yes.
because he evoed.
Yes.
If you hadn't gone into Kumamon, you could have just gone. You could have done the suspension, gone into All Force, had 3 tamers, gone to do the bounce effect. Hung would have had to strip the X antibody to prevent the to prevent the bounce, which would then fizzle War Grey X's attack deletion effect.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that's how it works.
That is how
Yes.
that works. That's what I was talking about.
I
But
misunderstood.
then
That's
you
why
would-
I was saying
then
that
you
no, if you
would-
have Arena in hand, you just needed to Evo and that was it.
Yeah, that's why I was saying you either are forced to attempt to bounce the Black War and leave my 2 other bodies on board, or you bounce one of the others and then you're forced to die.
But
If something has
Kris
to die.
Kris would have maintained turn because he gained
Yep,
3
yep.
memory, and the Evo would have only cost 4, putting him to 2.
Yeah,
Fair. That
he
makes a
still
little bit more.
you still have the issue of obviously you're not big enough to just swing with it and not die. But
Yeah,
Right.
that is true, but also then could have then gone into Kuma without losing turn, stripped the blocker as well, and then just sat there and waited for another way to suspend so that you could do the
Yeah,
bounce again.
that
next
that would
turn.
be that's the play, I think, because then I wouldn't be able to pop anything regardless. You'd have 2 bodies on board. All Force can make several attacks.
Yes.
But having 2 bodies on board is more important. And I can't redirect the Kuma. I have to bounce it. I have to block it directly.
Right. So in light of that mistake, we just put a 3-cost Vmon down to prevent All Force from getting bounced.
I mean,
Pops.
the Vmon doesn't have evade. Only All Force does, so I can still do that.
You can still swing over it.
I can
But-
still just attempt to swing over it. You block, but then
Yes.
you would
But
die
the-
because no evade only works if you can suspend.
Yeah,
Yes.
but also the bounce is going to happen. Oh, you need another tamer
The
for the bounce
delete.
to happen next turn. Yeah.
Yeah. The
The-
delete will happen when I reboot.
Yes,
So-
but it's Chris's turn. Kris has priority. So if he had another tamer, it would be fine. But yeah.
Yeah. Let's draw for turn. Promote. We'll.
Yeah, so I think Kris actually could have had
we
this.
don't
It's
know
mostly
what's
just
in security, right? So we'll.
Kris didn't
Swing
necessarily know
over the
exactly how this
Vmon.
ability works.
Yep.
Let's do another blocker gray for 2. Draw. Gray
Existence
X
is
for
pain.
free. Draw, tap Cool Boy, tap Yuya. Game 1, draw 1. That has blocker. But I don't want it to unsuspend, so I'm not swinging with anything. And I still have not found more level 5s because I've seen 6 out of 8 of them now. Drop Agu for 3. Put you at 1. 1,
Hung has officially found
2,
hell.
3, and 4. Grab another blocker Greymon. Oh, no. I have another Greymon in hand. Grab the Gray X. What am I doing? And you're at 1. The reboot will pop the Old Force since it no longer has evade.
Yes. I draw. I hatch. We go Vmon. Okay. Then we go.
Okay. I needed to check on Blackboard
Vidra
Greymon
for 2.
how its effect worked exactly.
We draw for turn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Kris has
Hatch,
basically let Hung
Coil.
stabilize here,
We
which
auger in
is
the
where
back
Hung
for
likes to be,
3,
because Hung plays a very
draw.
slow controller game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. 11 cards.
Just deck him out, Kris. Just deck him out.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can hold on that long.
I like that
Well,
you think that Hung won't do a bunch of that card draw for you.
I am about to. I'm not going to do the top the cool boy, though. I'll do X. Draw. Because I need to get my metal grays, and they're here.
Speaking of which,
Yep. Grab metal gray X over regular metal gray. Let's start with. You have 5 security. Yeah, that's probably how we do it. We'll start with the swinging the Agu X 2K into security.
1K. Not
Okay,
looking good.
wasn't expecting that. The Black War is swinging 14.
Ice Wall, lose 2.
Okay, that changes our plans a tad bit.
food. Where the hell? I have a bowl of mac and cheese, and I just keep setting
have-
it down and losing it.
A bunch of things on board. You have 3 security. It's better to slide the X ante underneath and go into metal gray X for 2. Draw, tap the Yuya to give him a plus 2K, and this reboots.
Yeah. And I don't have the memory to come back. Because I Digivolve this turn, and then you just swing through my security.
I have 5 attacks next turn. So
You have 5 attacks, and I have no options in the rest of this deck.
Yeah, unfortunately, once like your security doesn't do much in this deck.
no.
No. Not at all. And I don't even have, like, a way to play... I didn't even draw another Jerry to
Yeah.
throw down a blocker for 4.
Yeah. The Leo would cost 6, so even with the 2 from Leo, and then, like, unless I hit, like, 2 hammer sparks in a row, it's kind of done.
No, it is over. There's nothing I can do here. If I had a Jerry, I could have played the Leo.
Yep.
But-
Agu X2K.
5. Maybe you'll hit a Jerry out of security.
Agu 2K.
Jerry. 2K.
Okay. Gray X 8K.
4K.
Yep. That's done.
Yep. Where were my Jerrys at? 2 cards away? 3
I mean,
cards
you
away?
voted Kuma on one of them. I'm not actually sure where the other one went.
Yeah, there's 2 more in the deck. And... Oh, there's only 1 more in the deck? Oh, no, he popped the first one that round, and then I evoed a Kuma on the second
Right,
one.
yes, because you lost the Sheena that got Arena. Damn it! The Arena that got popped was last round. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
the Reno that got popped was this game. The Jerry that got popped was last game.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah.
Which
I-
Yeah,
three?
you had two new Renas on. I remember because you had 2 Renas on board, and they were both 3 costs, and my Greymon was only 5 costs, so I used Hades Force on one of the secret rare Rena. That was the only thing I
Oh, that's not
popped.
the one I'm thinking of then. I'm thinking of when you popped it with the Black War Greymon, because that was last
Yeah,
game.
I didn't go into regular Black War this game.
I, for some reason, cut my Jerry's down to 2. I think that's a mistake.
I think so too.
I know we talked about it last night mostly just because you need Vidramons at your level 4s, but most of them are kind of bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Luis prefers running the 4 Leo because it saves his ass when he finds
Yeah.
it.
And I know we talked well, part of it too was also that you were debating about Kuma versus Omni.
Yes, and I ended up not cutting any of those.
The Kuma, I think, is better just because you end up with so many tamers on board.
That is what I also said too. Was that especially if you're going with the Leo package, the Kuma is better because you're gonna have more tamers on board.
I don't see the point of Omni. You lose all the effects from the arenas you play out once you go onto Omni.
Right.
You don't lose the lingering ones, but yes.
I was actually thinking just the Omni is the free swing per game in case I'm a little bit memory tight.
Yeah, but you regain a bunch of memory in this deck already. Also, that was game 2 of 3
2.
to Hung, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 2 to Hung.
Okay. Are you just counting through deck again? Or bless you.
What's that?
Are you just counting
Thank
through
you.
deck again?
No, I'm trying to find the other Jerry.
Yeah, I think
And
you
then
did
I'm gonna-
cut down to 2.
I don't know why I did. I know I cut one tie out of the deck.
That makes sense. But why Jerry?
I don't know. I cut
Probably-
a Jerry. I'm just trying to figure out where I cut her at. So I think I just slipped the proxy over her. But I
That makes more
must have
sense then.
actually cut her. That's what I was looking for. Are you gonna hop in now, Fen?
Yeah, who wants to do the next one?
We'll just
Yes.
let winner stay.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I thought we were just gonna cycle, do round.
I
robin stuff.
assumed so too, honestly.
We could do it, however. I'm not.
Because I do actually expect, not a large number, but I do expect Old Force players at Nats.
Agreed.
I already know 2 people that are planning to run Old Force at Nats.
Okay, come on, camera. Wake the fuck. Oh, I know what's going on. Hang on, this may take me a minute. Where the fuck are you? No.
Yeah, I think starter deck Arrow V over BT2. Because if you're forced to swing, at least you have jamming.
Does that one have jamming?
Starter deck Arrow V has jamming innately. And the inheritable is while you have 8 or more cards in hand, this Digimon gains Sec +1.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
one, I so we had this discussion last night too. Personally, I think that it's less good, mostly because there's this damn camera. Okay. Mostly because the Sec +1 is not consistently useful, and in many cases can be bad. And the jamming only helps it and doesn't get it around like attacks or anything.
No, but it is.
It's
I think Hung's right on this one though, because
you have to
get a free suspend.
You get to you
Yes,
want
but
to go
the
into
other
Old
one has a
Force
better
suspended.
free suspend.
No, not new Arrow V, BT2 Arrow V.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that BT 11 Arrow V has a better free suspend than the other one, and the reason why I was recommending BT2 V Arrow V is because it has an on Digivolve effect, and otherwise the deck doesn't have any, so half of Rena doesn't work.
I stand by that because the game plan is basically the game plan is Tamers and new Old Force. you want to go into 04 suspended, and it's safer with with starter deck than BT2.
I agree, but that means that you are relying entirely on getting that specific line of play and nothing else, and you have no
Yeah,
backup
that's
plans.
pretty much the deck.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the consistency to handle it, so I think the BT2 is a little bit more helpful. And I, frankly, I don't know if your opinion is the best to be trusted here when them suspending with jamming for an attack doesn't punish your deck at all. You're just looking at it as cool. Now I get to crack something when you unsuspend.
I wasn't looking at it from my deck's perspective, just how
I
see
know,
the-
but just
how I
as
see
a
the
black
deck
or gray
list.
player, that's
Yeah,
your
it
perspective
doesn't
is
matter
going
to
to
me,
be affected by that.
honestly. Because is the unsuspend on BT2 ROV mandatory? It is.
Yes.
Pretty much everything in this deck is mandatory, though. Like, the
Is that a
only
new
one
map?
that isn't is Rena's that triggers on a Vidramon suspension. Because
Yeah.
it's a cost-based action.
Only the tamers are non-mandatory. Got it.
Even then, a
the
bunch
deck
of...
runs so
two of hers are mandatory. Like, her on-play is mandatory, and her memory gain is mandatory.
yeah.
Then again, pretty much all memory gain is mandatory, but still.
Okay. Is this Crossheart or Grandis?
You can figure it out, I'm sure.
Just have cuts?
Sure.
Okay.
I've just somehow managed to make a horrible mess of my desk. Again!
I like
That
the
is
new map.
an 8. This is just the one that Michael gave me for Christmas.
Oh, it's very pretty.
I am very happy with it. I just wish the existing Renamon deck was better.
Yeah. I love line art. It's great.
5, yes. 1, 5. Here's hoping EX4 makes it better.
I wrote a 12. I'm assuming I'm first.
Yes, I rolled an 8, so enjoy your first.
Oh no! Oh, okay. We're screwed.
I don't know how to feel about the reaction, but okay.
Well, you for 4.
Woohoo! Memory! Okay. Draw. Fix the card that's trying to escape. Breeding. Evo for 0. Draw. Evo for 1. Go to 3. Draw. Evo for 3. Go to 0. Draw.
So you have everything. Got it.
Oh, no, I don't. It's still on raising. Green Mem Boost for 3. Set it to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. We'll take a Kokuamon. Do
Okay.
Grandis, Cool Boy, Kokua.
Okay. I will draw for turn. And we're gonna hard drop Greymon for 5.
Set me to 2. Okay. Draw. That'll pass turn. I mean, they'll both pass turn, so I think we'll do the responsible thing and just play a Mimi for 4. You'll go to 3 from Yuya.
Okay. Draw for turn. Mimi's. It's a bit annoying. But we'll
I know!
slide the X antibody underneath and we'll swing at security, effective X antibody, go into metal gray X for 4 to pass you to 3, tap the Yuya to give it another 2k. We're swinging 12k, 1 check.
Okay. 8k. And then I will go to 3 from Mimi, draw. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, deck, at a certain point this starts to get a little silly. You'll go to 3. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna... No. We're gonna have to risk it. Fine. We'll push out. Suspend Mimi to do a breeding action. We'll Evo for 0 and raising into Kokua. Draw. That's what I was afraid of. So they're 10k right now? Okay.
Yes.
Then we'll play a green mem boost, go to 0. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Urgh. Rude. Rude. Take the Grand Coagamon. Really needed the Coaga X. Bottom deck. That order, yep. Okay. Does that work the way I want it to? Not really. Okay. We're going to crack the old green Memboost to gain 2. We'll Evo for 1 and raising to go back down to 1. Draw. Well, you're an unhelpful little fucker. Cool. Okua, swing at security for 7k.
It is 12.
Of course it is. Goodbye. We'll play... Oh, I really don't want to do that. The hell was that?
Binder zipper.
Okay. Evo for 1 into Metal Kabuterimon, Bond, go to 0, draw. Fucking hell. We'll play Cool Boy for 2. Now? Oh my goodness. Okay. Take the Goku X antibody, bottom deck, Grand, then Pal.
Okay.
And then you'll go to 3.
I will draw turn, unsuspend everything. We'll get our argue in the back for 3. Draw. Let's.
Oh, this has been so bad. I can technically go off this turn, but it's not in a way that I want to do. Also, I hear Cat's doing something weird and possibly bad.
I think I have to force you to go. So we'll swing effective X antibody, go into black for X for 5. Draw tapping the Yuya, take give it the extra 2k, so it's 1 check for 17.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
I go
And
to
the
3.
Yes.
Okay.
You go to 3. The reboot trashes the top security.
Yup. Mimi. Okay. Draw. Okay. I am at 3. Huh. And so he's 15k right now?
Yes.
Okay. Buh. Well, let's see what the fuck happens. We're gonna push out. We'll crack the green Memboost to go to 5. Ugh, I really don't like doing this. Evo for 3 into Okua X antibody, go to 2, draw. We'll Evo for 2 into Grand Kuwaga, draw, Digiburst. Once to remove Metal Kabuterimon and Kabuterimon. Digiburst again to remove Okua X and Yoko, making it plus 2k and 2 additional checks. Then we'll Evo for 1 into Grandis, draw, suspend with effect, trigger Cool Boy, gain 1, draw 1. Okay. We'll swing into Metal. Kokua trigger will gain 1 for surviving deletion of a Digimon. End of attack, unsuspend. Swing again, now with 3 checks.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Okay, then we'll suspend Mimi to do a breeding action. We'll Evo for 0 in raising, draw. We'll... choices, no. Yeah. Evo for 0 into Kokua X. For 0, damn it, draw. Then Evo for 1 to go to 0 into Weedmon, draw. And we'll green Mem boost for 3, set you to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take the Okua promo. Yep. Bottom deck, Mimi, Terrier, then Kabuterimon. Okay.
I will draw for turn. We will promote out. We'll Agu X free. Draw Agu X effect 1, 2, and 3. Grabbing the Greymon X. Ooh. That's tough. Will Greymon for 2.
God, there is no middle ground between those 2 exposure settings. Sorry.
That'll pass turn anyways. So we'll Greymon X for free. Draw, tap the Yuya to give it plus 2k.
And can't be affected by options.
Yeah. But I couldn't get a metal X, so I can't just swing over you. Well, how big are we? We're only 9k. And then we'll just... Oh wait, we're 11k, thanks to Yuya.
Oh, Agu buff, right.
Yeah. I guess we just go into metal for 4. Give you your 3 D-Digimon Grandis.
Okay. Unsuspend. Draw. Okay. Ugh. Push out. How much does what's his butt cost? Wait. Hades Force doesn't do it by play cost if it's in security.
Yeah, it's highest play cost.
Is it just
Cost
highest play
whatever.
cost?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's go ham. Okay. Evo for 1 into Grandis. Draw, trigger Cool Boy, suspend, gain 1, draw 1. Grandis, suspend, things already suspended. Swing into it to kill it because I don't like its face. Gain 1 from Kokua. End of attack. Unsuspend. Swing again.
2K.
Not a Hades 4. Swing with Weedmon. Woohoo!
Okay. Oh, I needed a metal X. Any metal
Oh.
X.
I just needed a level 5. I just needed my my X antibody Okua's there.
Well, I survived longer than I thought, considering my starting hand.
So I had 3 Granduses in hand. It's just I couldn't get any Grands and I couldn't get any Okua X's.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, that's why I decided to go into the Black War X in the front, because I was like, I think I have to force you to go into this.
I'm gonna level with you. Part of that too is just like I'm used to if I'm sitting here talking to my chat, no one else can hear me. So it's just like, yes, I will keep commentating as though this is a normal stream game. Oh wait, shit, everyone can hear me. Oh no.
I will take. I think I'm gonna take first because I keep taking second, but I want to see how taking first goes.
On a level with you, I have no earthly idea how that will go, but sure.
If my rationale is if I can get out faster than you, I have a higher chance of going into Omni. But
That's fair.
we have no idea. So okay, half cuts. I have no idea how the actual matchup turns out. Maybe going second, because even if you put me to 1, if I go into my level 4 and put you back at 1, that's still good.
So wait, sorry, are you going first or second? I'm confused now.
I want to practice going first just to see
Okay.
how different it is.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this. Okay. Great for 5.
Cool. Okay. Draw. Breeding.
Watch, I immediately draw the rookie the one time I choose to go first instead of second.
Mimi to go to 1. Cool boy to shoot at 1. 1 legal
And
target.
Yeah.
Grand then Mimi.
Okay.
You're at 1.
Let's draw for turn. Okay, and we'll start with Metal Gray for 4, give you back your 3.
Cool. Draw. Oh, thank fuck. Evo for 0 and raising. Draw. Evo for 1 and raising. Go to 2. Draw. Yeah. Gonna green mem boost for 3. Set you to 1. Reveal top 3. 4. I can't count. I will take the Grand Quagamon. Bottom deck. Kabuteri, Grand Kabuteri.
Okay.
You're at 1.
I will draw for turn. Get our rookie Augur. Draw. Go. Gotta risk it. Metal Gray X for 1. Draw can't be D-Digivolve or DP reduce. Gaio for 5.
Ugh.
5. Draw will swing 2 checks at 15.
15. Okay. 2. Green mem boost.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're probably dead.
So-
The reboot will trash the top security.
Yup. Gran. Okay. Draw. Okay. Not ideal, but at this point I don't think I'm allowed to complain. We're gonna push out. that doesn't actually help in the way I want it to, so we won't do it. So I'm at 5. We'll Evo for 3 into a Kua X antibody. Go to 2. There we go. I can count. Draw. Swear if this is a Okua promo. It's not. Okay, Joy. For safety's sake... No, I don't actually need to crack a green man boost. Okay. Evo for 2 into Gran. Go to 0. Draw. We'll Digiburst. Motherfuck, now I drew it. We'll Digiburst the Terrier and Weedmon. The Weedmon and Yoko. Gain 1 memory from Digibursting the Yoko. The Yoko gives me plus 2k. Digiburst the next 2 away. Then we'll... Yeah, okay. Evo for 1 into Grandis, go to 0, draw, trigger Cool Boy, suspend to gain 1, draw 1, Grandis will suspend Gaio. Okay, then... that is working exactly not the way I wanted, cool. We'll have Grandis swing... Hang on. First, we'll suspend Mimi to do a breeding action, as I have a level 5 green or higher. We'll Evo and Raising for 0 into Kokua. Draw. Not what I needed, deck. Fine. Grandis will... So, 15k still?
Yes. No, 13.
Okay. 13? Okay. Well, 18. 18k. Swinging in, no piercing. End of attack, has Grand and Sources, unsuspend, swing again, 3 checks at 18k.
2, 12, and 2.
Okay. Fuckle sticks. Okay. Okay. If I crack both, I go to 5. Can I do anything with that? I can look at you funny, and that's pretty much it. Ugh. Okay. That is actually the play. Oh, God. Okay, crack both green men boosts, go to 5, play Okua for 7, setting you to 1. Wait, what? No, I did count wrong. No, that sets you to 2.
You counted wrong.
What? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That puts me at 2.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay.
I did that math and was just like, this works perfectly. No, it doesn't.
We'll promote the Argu. We'll Argu X for free. Draw 1, 2, and 3. Get nothing. Yuya on top. Okay. We'll go into BT5 Greymon for 1. Draw. That doesn't do anything for us. And then we roll over and die. Go into Metal Grave for 4. You'll go to 3, de-digivolve the Grandis.
How dare. Okay, unsuspend, draw. Now you show up, you little shit. Okay, fine. Push out. Evo for 0. Draw for Evo. We'll do Cool Boy first. Gain 1, draw 1. Reveal top 3. Literally the only legal target. Do Cool Boy Weedmon? What the fuck? Okay. You've got 2 security left, and does that have blocker?
No.
Okay.
It has nothing on it.
Okay. I still somehow managed to not actually get any level 4s, which is what I was hunting for this, but we'll Evo for 0 into Okua X, draw, on Evo, suspend, you lose 1. Yes, you do cost more, good. Evo for 2, go to 3, draw. Evo for 1, draw, swing with piercing through Jackass McGee. 1 check at 18k. No, 16, not 18.
80s force will.
That is why I did that. Kills it. Grayon. Actually, first we'll suspend Mimi to do a breeding action so that we can Evo for 0 and raising into Kokua, draw. Okay. Grand swing, 1 check at 11.
6.
Okay, and then Kokua swing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I know that felt a little bit BM to me, but I needed to do it in case one of the last 2 security cards was Hades Force.
I mean, you get around it by just swinging with whatever's the highest first.
So that's what I was trying to do, but I also needed to make sure that I also removed board and just, like, I wanted to make sure there wasn't something I wasn't thinking about in this deck that meant that if I swung wrong, I just died.
The old Geo Greymon tech that I used to run that comes out and pops the rookie.
Exactly. So that's why it was the, like, okay, I need to go into Grandis because that way Grandis will be the top stack, and I know it will have piercing so I can get through the metal gray and still make the check. And if it doesn't hit a Hades Force, then it unsuspend, swings again. If it does hit a Hades Force, it dies. Grand can make the next check, so even if it hits a Hades Force, then Kokua still lives. So
I have no idea how going second would have gone there, because going second, I still would have had to hard drop the level.
I mean, going second, for me, I still took several turns to find a rookie.
Yeah. No, you found it the next turn, which was what was annoying.
Did I find it the next turn? I thought I found it at the end of the next turn.
No, you found it the next turn.
Okay.
You Mimi, Cool Boy, past turn for 1, I went into metal for 4.
Oh,
and then
right,
you
yes, then I
immediately
drew straight into it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I get it? No, I didn't get it off the green mem boost. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the next problem was just hitting Okua X. Just did not want to show up.
Mm-hmm. All right, time for Kris to hop in.
Okay, then if Kris is still running All Force, then I'm going to switch over to the Crossheart, because I don't know, I feel like they're equally weird.
You already know how to beat me with your Grandest deck, and it's just crush me.
It's more just, I don't know, it felt mean. Since I don't interact.
I think you have to add Kakai's breaths, Kris.
I will have to figure out what to cut.
Like some kind of other option. Because the fact that your only one is Ice Wall feels like it's painful.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is. I was talking to Michael earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for him to hop on, but we were talking about pre-release day. I don't think we're going to end up going to the Springs that day since we're running Friday night.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Just we hit up all the places here in town.
Yeah, so we're going to hit level 7 at opening, and then like Dueling Lands and All Seas probably if they have boxes on pre-release.
Okay.
That makes the most sense to us. That way we can mess around and make sure the app is running.
Yeah.
And
when does 7 open?
Scenario charger for the laptop.
I was gonna order one and I forgot. Okay. But when does level 7 open?
10 or noon. Not sure which. I'd have to look.
I'm hoping 10, but we'll see.
10 would be nice. That would give us time to get in and like set up and then call the shops.
I want to get the packs sooner. Okay. Sorry. This is obviously the first time this has been shuffled up, so I'm not trusting it.
Oh, you're fine. I was shuffling off camera.
Oh yeah, it's more just I'm worried that it's gonna do weird shit.
Oh, I'm going second. I rolled Snake Eyes.
I like that you think that. Oh damn it! I did. I did not roll snake eyes. Like, during GFG, I literally had, I think, 3 rolls where the opponent and I rolled exactly the same.
Same.
Well, this will certainly be something. Okay, I'm going first. Okay, we'll hatch Evo for 0 into Starmon. Draw. Play a Kari for 3. Kari effect on play. We'll play Darulu. Nothing to minus. We'll suspend a Kari to draw a card. You're
Okay.
at 3.
Draw for turn, hatch an egg.
Welcome, Captain Ninetails. We're doing some BT11 testing,
Go to VMon,
but largely with
draw.
goofy decks. So, just a warning.
Go into Digimon for 2. Draw.
That's my Discord window.
Play Arena for 3. Top 3.
Okay.
And I will take Arrow Vidramon.
Okay.
Leomon on top of Vmon.
We'll unsuspend, draw. Push out with Starmons. Yeah. Swing at security, Pikmons, draw.
2K.
It dies. We'll save. Trash. Okay. That's not helpful. Okay. That's actually really kind of annoying. Okay, fup it. Darulu, swing at security, 4K.
12.
Okay, also saves. Merp. Then... Ugh, your cost is not reduced enough for this shit, but whatever. Well... Do I hate that? Is that a terrible plan? It's not what this deck wants to do, but it's an idea. You know what? Fuck it. That's the not a memory setter. Cool. Yep. Okay. Well, Blinding Ray. Goodbye. Oh, they would have been nice to gain 2 memory. And then we'll play Shaman X3, crossing Darulu to pay 5 for it. We'll trigger Akari, draw 1. And then I always... Okay. Reveal top 3, and I can add any 2 with Crossheart or Blue Flare to my hand. Oh, choices. Mean choices. I'm going to take the Ignite and the Shoutmon. Yeah, and bottom deck Sparrow. And you're at 1.
Okay. I draw. I will then...
Look, I know everyone is super hyped for burst modes. I'm still of the opinion that I'm just like, look, we have 1 burst mode and we got a ruin mode before it. I don't know how lucky everyone's gonna be.
3. To reveal top 3, I get a Vidra and a Tamer, bottom decking Vmon.
Okay, I'm at 2, unsuspend, do I want to pop you? It's only 1 memory. Fuck it, yes, pop it. I'll gain 1 memory, move Darulu underneath. Did I draw? No. Draw for turn. Breeding. Will Evo for 0 and raising into Ignite. Draw. Why the hell can I not draw a frickin'... What's his butt? Okay. Taiki for 3, go to 0. Reveal top 4. Thank you! Okay. Hang on. This is the curse of trying out this deck for the first time. Under this tamer. Okay, so I can place 1 under this tamer and 1 into hand. We'll put a Ballistamon in hand and put a Shoutmon under Taiki. Bottom deck, Shoutmon X5, then Taiki. Come here, Ballista. Just absurd stacks under useless tamers at this point. Joy. And then we'll play a Zenjiro for 3, go to 3. On play, we'll play a Ballistamon. Trigger Zenjiro and Akari, so we'll gain 1 and draw 1, setting you to 2.
I draw. Deck, what are you doing to me? What is yours? That's not the worst. I think the better play. Better play is just to go Arrow, Vidra, and Raising, setting you to 1.
Rude. We'll draw. Okay, this is going to be weird. We'll push out with Ignite. Okay. Yeah. Declare attack at security with Ignite. We'll draw for Pikmons. Okay.
1K.
It lives! For some fucking reason. Okay. I should have done the when attacking trigger. Oh well. Okay. I have no Sparrowmons. Why do I have no Sparrowmons? God, why did you live? I'm not even kidding. It's surviving has ruined all of my plans. Ballista, swing at security, 4K. Come on, no ice wall.
4K.
Okay, saves. Is that the right call? That's... Okay, so that'll be 2? Okay. Yes, I think that's 2. Ugh. Yes, okay. Shoutmon X5, suspending Taiki to put Ballista, or Shout Ballista, Darulu, and Stars underneath in... I don't actually know this order yet. Okay, so reduced cost by 8, so pay 2, setting you to 1. Suspend both of them, gain 1, draw 1, go to 0, draw. Okay. You don't have it on play. Swing for, what is it, 2 security checks? Yes, 2 security checks, draw for Starmons. And then security Digimon, get minus 2K.
You hit Rena.
Butts, okay.
My Vmon now has blocker.
Woohoo!
And evade.
Okay.
But mostly blocker.
Why the shit didn't the Ignitemon die? It's ruined all of my plans. You know what? Sure, let's embrace hatred then. We're going to Blinding Ray, trashing... No!
Ooh, that's good.
Yup! To gain 2. Oh, that one hurts. And we'll play a Darulu for 4, setting you to 2, minus 3K to the Vmon, and you're at 2. Yeah, and then this does not have reboot because that comes from Sparrow, who I did not have. Yep. Okay.
All right, I draw, and I don't have a choice but to promote. But
cannot believe the Ignite didn't die.
Um, ooh.
However, I also now get why this deck is fun.
That does me no good. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
I'm in a tricky
just
situation
testing this
here,
out because I didn't
think
run
I just lose.
Crossheart in BT10
You
at
can't
all.
go into Old Force and bounce the X5.
But this is a
I don't
this is a
have it.
Mervamon,
Oh, that's
and I
tough.
like it.
Yeah, I have two of the good Renas in hand too.
Yeah, very.
Jerry and a Leo as well. So if I had the Old Force, I could really pop off. But I just don't have it, and that 2 memory kind of sucks because I can't do anything on suspending.
That's pretty much exactly why I did the Blinding Ray, because I was like, this is the only way I can really memory screw you.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. It's either I drop Arena and give it blocker, or I drop the Jerry, but then the Leomon block doesn't swing it back to my turn. So it's Jerry for Leomon. Kind of all I can do.
Okay, so I go to 2, we unspend with everyone. Draw. We'll do breeding. We'll Evo for 0 and raising into Shoutmon. Draw. Okay. That's a level 5. Okay. You know what? Sure. We're gonna swing with Ignitemon. When attacking trigger, will pop. We're gonna. You have no security. We'll pop Shout X5 to pop Vidra. So material save 2, 3. Saving.
Why wouldn't you pop the Leomon in game?
Because I wasn't thinking. You're right. Because I was worried about the memory part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you pop Leomon. That's
Yeah.
I was so confused.
yeah.
I'm after watching you play against Michael, I'm conditioned to assume that one has blocker. So
Kris,
it's like,
did you
I
opt
need
to
remove...
not? Oh, Kris, did you opt to not do Dracomons at all?
I have 2.
And they were
Yeah,
a
2
recent-ish addition.
Yes, that was something else I added last night. It's
They're the starter deck ones, right?
Yeah, 2 starter deck Dracos, 2 starter deck Vs, 4
Wait, you're
EX
doing.
ones,
Oh,
4 BT11 Vs.
you're doing starter deck Draco.
Yeah, because he searches a Draymon.
So does EX2 Draco, but it searches top 4 instead of top 3.
Yeah, but you also have to run it with what's it called? Bettymon, very specific egg to avoid paying memory.
Yeah,
for
to
Evo.
Digivolve. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think it's like it's a trade-off. It has a better inheritable too and a better search, but the trade-off is that, yeah.
See, and I think the problem is that if you're running a bigger Leomon package and all of your tamers, I feel like the one extra card is just one more thing you're going to be bottom decking.
I don't disagree with that. And I also don't see the Dracos often enough for it to like really matter.
Yeah, the inheritable
I
would
would
be
have to get 'em early.
nice. Yeah, I think the inheritable is really the only part that like really feels better on it. And what's the new one, the BT11 one do? Because it can search Drummons too, doesn't it?
It searches Dramons and Blue Flare.
But it searches them when you play
Oh wait,
a
no.
Digimon?
No, never mind. It doesn't search. It's
Oh, is it card draw when you play a blue
When
flare
you
or a
play a
Dramon?
blue flare.
Dramon. Yeah. So it's not
Okay.
good in this deck because you're never hard playing.
Oh yeah, because you're not.
Dramon.
Yeah, because it's not VMons. Yeah. Oh right. And then
Yeah.
cut in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
That kind of honks. I wish you had a better. It feels like the rookie base is definitely one of the rookie base, and the fact that you only have one good level 6 really is where this is hurting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it kind of in the matches I've played,
Oh,
I think
Kris,
it
did you want
definitely
first or
gets
second?
away with it because it's blue and it has so much card draw. But that's about it.
yeah, going second.
Okay. Good luck breeding. Right, 5. Okay. We'll Evo for 0 into Starmons, draw. And then hiccup myself half to death. And then we'll play a Zenjiro for 3. On play, we'll put out a Ballistamon, suspend Zenjiro, gain 1.
Fair. Draw for turn. Hatch an egg. Vmon. Draw. Play a Vmon for 3.
Rude.
1, 2, 3. Vdramon 0 is only target. Kumamon on Vmon.
Okay. It continues to feel weird that the new ones only hit V-Dramons instead of V-Digimon, but meh. Okay, let's push out with Starmons and suspend you. Swing at security, draw for Pikmon. Okay.
6k.
It dies. We'll save under Zenjiro because he's the only one. Put Pikmon there. Fubbit. Swing with Ballista, 4k.
4k.
He
Come on.
dies. Save under Zenjiro.
I can swing next turn. You don't have a blocker.
I
Oh, man.
I like that you, you think that I'm worried about that, but okay. We'll Taiki for 3. Set you to 2. Reveal top 4. Can you only hit Digimon? Because I keep thinking... No, okay, it is add a
Oh, yeah,
card.
pull the tamer hand.
Okay. I don't think I want that tamer, but I wanted to know. Okay, I will take the... I would have liked a Shoutmon, frankly, but okay. I will take the... Shoutmon X5 to hand, put Darulu under Taiki, bottom deck, Zenjiro, Ballista. You're at 2.
Draw for turn. Vdramon 0 for 2. Ooh. Do I want to do it that way?
I don't know. Do you?
No. Swing security, 1k.
Okay. 1k.
Fair enough.
Dies in Exacxes.
And arrow for 3.
Okay, I go to 3. Draw. Breeding. Go into Sparrow for 0. Draw. Oh, for butt's sake. Okay. We'll play an Akari for 3. Go to 0. Play the Darulu from under Taiki. Trigger Zenjiro and Akari. Suspend both. Gain 1. Draw 1. Nothing to minus with Darulu. You are doing this on purpose now. Okay. We'll play another Taiki? No. Maybe. Yeah. We'll play another Taiki. Go to 2. Top 4. Oh, sweet merciful butts. Okay. I will take an Ignitemon to hand and put this Shout under the new Taiki. And bottom deck, Blinding Ray, then Shout X3. And you're at 2.
Draw. Promote. We will do the Once per turn effect to suspend. Search the top 3. I get the other arena. We Digivolve for 4 into Ulforce, playing Secret Arena. This gains blocker evade. It unsuspends. Rena gains me a memory. Vmon gains me a memory. And then I bounce Darulu to hand. That is all that does. Then I declare an attack. We'll go down this first. Activate Arena on play effect. Actually, the right way to do this would be to tap Rena first to activate the when Digivolving. To play Arena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the other Arena though, so it's gotta be that Arena. And then I get Rena's Search, so it's 1, 2, 3. I take Arrow Vidra. Then I played a Tamer, so this unsuspends. Arrow Vidra lets me activate her on play again, so I get to do another search. Taking Full Force, bottom decking 2 Vs. When attacking, I can place these 3 non-Digi-Egg Digimon to the bottom of my deck to draw 1. And then Wanya lets me draw 1. And then can I also trigger this Rena's when attacking ability after she was played?
No, because she did not see the attack be declared.
That's what I was thinking. So then 1 check at 12.
Okay. 10.
Haha, damn, it survived. Let's see.
Don't you have evade? What do you mean, damn it survived?
Yeah, but this means that if he's got more Tamers in play, he can swing again. And keep chaining that.
Yeah, it would have been nice had I hit something.
You just drew like 3 cards and you hit no Tamers? Fuck off.
Well, no, I have more Tamers, but I can't play them now.
Oh, because you don't have the new Rena secret. Yes, okay, yes.
You have to chain the Renas for that to work. Because then
the
you
loop
chain.
relies heavily on those 2 cards.
Yep.
Yes. I don't want to give you 4 memory. It's the other piece of it.
Just give me some amount of memory. That's all I care about. Some amount of memory.
It's either 3 or 4, and I don't want it to be 4.
I'm hurt.
Hurt. You have blocker. I think I'm going to keep you unsuspended. Play a Davis. Davis is only 3. I take the Vidramon.
Okay. We're gonna unsuspend. I'm at 4. Draw. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna do some shit. Got it. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to push out. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Swing with Sparrowmon, 5k, draw for Pikmon.
Let's see what happens. Hey, Rena.
Woo! Has evade and blocker again. Cool.
It does.
Okay. Now I have to start thinking. Cool. Why did I do this to myself? Okay. Will... That'll pump me to the... Okay, I think this is still the correct move, then. We'll see how terribly it goes, but I think it'll be fine. Gonna Blinding Ray. Trash Top of Security. It's a Sparrow. Goodbye, Sparrow. To go to 6. Then I will play Mervamon from hand. Digicrossing Ignite-Mon to pay 8 for it. On play, if it was Digicrossed, I can play up to 2 level 4s from trash with Crossheart. We will play a Starmon and Sparrowmon. That will trigger both Ignite-Mon and Zenjiro, so we'll gain 1 from Ignite, suspend Zenjiro to gain 1, go to 0. All of my Crossheart Digimon have Blocker and Rush now. So, we'll swing with Starmon? Yeah, we'll swing with Starmon.
I think I have to block that one.
Okay. Oh, I should have suspended Akari. Oh, well. We'll save it under Akari.
Okay, when I block, I can tap Rena to activate the when Digivolving to play Jerry.
Isn't the... Hang on.
When that is the alterns
Okay.
effect. The unsuspend when I play a blue tamer is only my turn.
Okay. So
no
no
effect
Leomon?
for Jerry.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, if I had that X5, that would be much more helpful right now, but oh well. Then we'll swing with Sparrowmon 5k.
Ice Wall, pass his turn.
Piss! Cool. You're at 2.
Then I unsuspend and bounce Merva.
Yup. Okay.
Everything unsuspends, draw for turn, and hatch an egg.
Gain
Okay.
the 2 for the Venus.
And yes, I gain the 2 off the Renas.
Then you should be at 4, because Icewall would have only set you to 2.
Davis.
Yes, Davis.
Oh, right. Yes, okay. Okay, I just have to hope for Lonkin security.
Maybe.
It's literally the only way I don't lose.
We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we will... Let's go... Vidra for 2. I'm still digging for something specific, but I think that's all I want to dig. Okay. So, all 4 swings. I tap 1 Rena to play a tie that unsuspends. I activate. We'll activate this Rena's on play effect to give it blocker evade. I can't do Vidramon 0. It unsuspended, so I gain a memory, and then Wanyamon draws me a card. And then when attacking, I'm going to tap this Rena to give it 1k, so 13k, 1 check.
Okay.
Bounce is forced here. Oh, wait, no, you already bounced.
You already bounce happens at unsuspend phase. 6k.
Then we do it again. Swing, tap Arena, play a Jerry, no effect, unsuspend. 13k.
Come on, Lonk. Nope, that's game. Damn it! Oh, where the hell were they? Ugh. I got too greedy and went into the... Oh, wow. Where the... Oh, they're all in deck. Okay. Yeah, if I'd had that X5, that would have been fine because I had everything to go into X5 for free, but I just did not have an X5 in hand, so yeah, I shouldn't have gone
Yeah,
into Merva. It was too greedy.
I top decked that tie. Otherwise, I didn't game that turn because I didn't have a Kumamon either.
Ah.
I got real lucky on that draw.
That and the ice wall. If it hadn't been ice wall, I no, I wouldn't have.
If it hadn't been
had
Michael, you would have
game.
cleared security.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have won. But it
I
also
think
meant
the
I could
Rena,
have.
yeah, I think the
Yeah.
Rena was more important. It let him unsuspend twice.
The hope was that I could just kill him this turn, so it didn't matter what shit was in security. But I really just needed to get into another X5, basically. But yeah. Problem was I had all 3 Mervas in hand and not that much else that was super helpful.
Fair.
So, yeah. That, and again, the Lonks all being in the middle of the deck was a little... It hurt. It hurt my soul.
Yeah.
I still love that I managed to accidentally Blinding Ray away one at the perfect security for it, too. Because 4 is the
Okay.
spot you want it at.
Yeah, but you also have to take into consideration, I didn't attack once that game.
Yeah.
You cleared all 7 security by yourself. I bricked hard. That one hurt.
Like, I
Alright.
mostly just see it as, like, security in this is a resource that I need to spend to outspeed, so...
That's valid.
But I also keep not getting the trio. 3. How the fuck is it 9? What happened to time? Okay.
We're having fun.
I know. It's weird. Ugh, this is a hand? Oh, right, shit, I have to decide. I was gonna say I'll go first. This hand makes me want to say second, but I'll go first.
Either way.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. Okay, we're gonna breeding and then play a Taiki for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna take the Ignite to hand and put... Ugh. Fun fact, this is the only King version we have. Yeah, I'll put King version under Taiki and bottom deck Minerva, then Darulu.
Fair
You're
enough.
3.
I draw. I hatch. And I play a Davis.
Rude.
1, 2, 3. Taking the Vmon.
Okay. Draw. I will Evo and Raising for 0. Draw. And play the trio for 4, setting you to 3.
Draw. We go Vmon. We go Vidramon for 2. Getting closer. You don't have any real value. We'll drop Arena for 3.
Okay, draw, push out. Trio effect, we'll put a Darulu under them to gain 1 and draw 1. Okay. You still have no Tamers on board, or Tamers bodies on board. Okay. Swing with Ignitemon, draw 1 from Pikmon, so 2k at security.
4K.
Okay, dies. Then, okay. Will Akari for 3 to go to 0. On play, play a Darulumon from hand. Suspend Akari to draw 1. Not what I was hoping for. Play an Akari for 3. Set you to 3. On play, play the Darulu from under the trio. Suspend Akari to draw 1. Okay.
Draw. I'm at 3. That won't matter. What do you... Okay. I promote. Going to Arrow Vidra for 3. We are going to swing 7K jamming, draw off of Wanya.
Blinding Ray, no effect.
Okay. Then we go into All Force for 4. Dropping Arena to unsuspend. Gained 2. When I play a Blue Tamer, I gain 1 off Vidramon and Vmon, going to 0. Then on play, I get to give this blocker and evade. Woo! Okay. That was that. And then unsuspend, I bounce 1 Darulu to hand.
Okay.
That's everything.
Okay.
And there's only 6 cards in hand, so that won't trigger. I'm at 0, though. So we will just Ice Wall to put you to 1.
Rude. Okay. Unsuspend, draw. Breeding. Main will place a Darulu under the trio to gain 1 and draw 1. Go to 2, draw. Okay. That's not ideal, but I'll do it if I have to. We'll Evo for 0 and raising. Draw. Okay. Yup. Okay. We'll play Zanjiro for 3, go to 1. On play, we'll play a Ballistamon from hand, triggering all 3. Suspend all 3, draw 2, gain 1. Go to 0, draw 1 and 2. Okay. That boy is a pain in the butt. I'll go to 3 if I do that. Okay. How the hell do I want to do this that doesn't hurt too much? He's just 12k, right?
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but fuck it. We're gonna lonk him. If you 8, he gets minus 12.
What?
He
I
gets
thought he
minus
put the security.
What? No, lonk is if you have 3 or more security, give something minus 12k. If you have 3 or less security, move it to security stack. So I still have 4, so...
Okay. So he just dies. Got it.
Yup.
Okay, so he's dead, and I'm an 8.
Yeah.
Quite generous.
Look, it needed to die, okay? I didn't really
I-
have a lot of options.
I hatch. I go Vmon. Draw. I go V-Dramon for 2. I go Arrow Vidra for 3. I go Draco for 3. 1, 2, 3. No Draymons. That all goes to the bottom. And then I go V-Dramon for 2.
Okay. Unsuspend. Draw will push out. Or, yes, push out, then place Starmons under the trio to gain 1, draw 1. Go to 3, draw. Okay. First up, Shoutmon, swing at security. 2k, draw for Pikmons. Draw.
4K.
4k, dies. We'll save under Zenjiro. Okay. You already played Ice Wall. Darulu, swing at security for 4k.
8K.
We'll save under one of the Yakaris. Ballista, swing 4k.
12K.
Okay. Save under the other Akari. Okay. I am at 3. So, what we're gonna do is... Is that actually what I want to do? Yes? Yes. Why am I questioning this? We'll Shoutmon X3, placing this Suspend Taiki to place this Shoutmon, this Darulu, and this Ballista, though I think I have that order wrong. Yes, because it's Ballista first. We'll shout Ballista, Darulu. For 1, go to 2, trigger Zenjiro and both Akaris. Gain 1, draw 2. Effect on play, reveal top 3, and take 2 cards with Crossheart in their traits among them. Okay. I will take a Sparrowmon and a Zenjiro, bottom deck Taiki. Has Rush, swing at security, 6k, security Digimon get minus 2k.
2K.
Okay. I've got another one. Okay, good. Play Shoutmon X3, placing Shout from hand, Ballista from hand, suspending the trio to put Darulu from hand, or from under them in for 1. Take these 2, bottom, swing for lethal. Meh.
Game. I was hoping for something out of security. If you'd hit another arena, I could have at least had blocker there, but
Alonk was
yeah,
too good.
yeah.
yeah, that Wonk was perfect because I didn't have another Force or any Tamers in hand.
And that's how I was looking at it, was just like, I knew you've got less than 6 in hand, and yeah, I'm giving you 8 memory, but I'm also getting rid of your entire committed stack.
Yes.
And I knew that I could get into at least 1 X3, which meant, and because you'd already used the 1 Ice Wall, I knew that that meant that I was pretty safe on security swings, because I couldn't think of anything that would do something besides blow my own Digimon up, and I didn't care about that. Because if they blow
Right.
up, then cool, I can use them as sources. And if they didn't blow up, cool, I can use them as sources because they're still top sources. Or base sources.
Yeah. I had to hope for Arena to give it
Yeah.
blocker. That was my only saving grace. But you still had, what, 2 memory?
I had 1 memory, but because of that Sparrowmon, I also could have gone into X5 for free.
Yeah, so I was hosed either way.
Yeah, just because I managed to hit that Sparrowmon, though. If I had not hit that, I was probably in trouble. Because I had the weirdest time hitting Sparrowmons. There's 3 in here, and I just could not hit them.
I think you missed your Zenjiro because you tapped it, but I don't think you gave yourself the memory.
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't.
I put you to 2. You white tamered 1 for cross 3, Zenjiro back to 3, and then you would have crossed 3 again to put you at 2.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think I wasn't paying as close attention after the 1 cross 3 and realizing I could do the other cross 3 because it was just like, I'm pretty sure this is just game?
Yeah.
Cat, leave the bowl alone. Yeah, honestly, I like this. It's weird. It's very weird. You get out of the bowl. You absolute demon. Sorry, someone in chat is asking about Bagra, and I wish Bagra Army wasn't entirely garbage. I want it to be okay. Hi, cat. Can I help you? It's like it's almost decent, kind of. Not really.
Okay. Are we still going tonight?
I need a break, so if you two want to go again, you are more than welcome to.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do 1 more. I am not staying up till midnight like we did last night, though.
Yeah, no, that was a mistake.
What?
Yeah, we were
texted her at, like,
idiots.
6:30.
I didn't realize you guys stayed up till midnight. I would have joined in at some point then.
Yeah, it was a very bad plan.
Yeah. And then you text us at 6:30. I'm like, how the hell is Fen already awake? This is ridiculous.
Because that's part of why I'm so dead right now, honestly. And
yeah,
I don't think BT11 does
because
enough
that
for
woke
Bagra
me
to
up,
make
and
it
I was like,
viable.
my alarm goes off in 10 minutes anyway. I'm awake too. And then as soon as I hopped out of the shower, I was like, oh, let's turn up for events.
And you know why I was actually awake now that I think about it? Is because I have a Twitter notification for whenever the Digimon account tweets, which it always does at 6 a.m. when it's doing a preview season.
I am so sad that I'm never going to get a chance at that Omni art again. I just thought it was just going to be like a recurring Omni art. Because they've used it for all.
It'll probably come back at some point, but yeah.
It's so sad. Yeah. I get why they did. I just assume because they did it 2 years in a row and the fact that they used the same Omni art for every big tournament in Asia. I was like, yeah, this is a recurring chase card thing, and that's cool. And they'll just change the winning card.
But isn't it
every
also
year.
BT1 Omni?
Yes, I only want it because we don't have Evo Cups over here, and ever since I saw the art for that with the Evo Cup stamp, I was like, that's so cool. And then Ultimate Cup has the same style stamp.
We did have an Evo Cup here.
Did we?
Yeah,
I was not around for that. So.
The Evo Cup is exactly the same as the Ultimate Cup. It was basically the reason, as far as I can understand, the reason why it kept being a thing is because they printed too many for the Evo Cups, which were the first year, and then that was the whole thing, was that the Evo Cups evolved into the Ultimate Cup, which is part of why people are surprised that it's still called the Ultimate Cup this year.
I think that one of the last Evo Cups was one of my first big tournaments, and I got hosed because I was trying to play BT3 Imperial in a Lord Knight meta.
I was about to say, that definitely would have been like Lord Knight or post Lord Knight, so.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 12, so I'm going first.
Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay. At least I have a rookie, unlike when I go against Fan. 2
Woohoo!
games in a row without rookies. Okay,
Uh,
let's do Argu for free. Draw.
I'm also trying to decide
against that one.
if I'm entering in a
Think we
minorly largish tournament
go into
tomorrow
Gray X for 3.
for more BT11 practice,
Okay.
but
Draw.
it's at like 10 a.m. and I don't want to be awake for it.
Go into Digimon.
Oh, Michael just woke up.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw
well, at least they're not dead.
At least they're not dead.
I go into Vidra for 2. Then I'm going to play a Vmon for 3. And I get All Force in Arena.
Okay.
That actually worked out great.
Let's draw for turn. Oh. We'll push out here.
Ugh, also, sorry I wasn't talking with the chat as much because
We'll
it's a
go
little
into
hard to
metal to pop the V
to
for
respond to
2,
y'all while also playing.
and then we'll do our Yuya for 4.
I also don't know what deck I'd run if I join the thing tomorrow
Okay.
because
Draw.
it's either gonna be
This would be so nice.
It's either gonna be this crossheart because this crossheart is weird and goofy and I like it, or Grandis because I know Grandis like the back of my fucking hand. But I just don't know because I don't know how much I'll care. Oh, I keep meaning to throw my normal camera onto this screen. Oh well, I'll work on that in a second. Oh, yeah, I always wanted Ragna. Like I started late BT6, early EX1, but didn't get properly playing until like BT7. And I always really wanted Ragna to be a thing, and it just never was. And even new Ragna's kind of meh. Like I have plans to throw new Ragna into a Vemmon deck, but I don't think it'll go that well because I don't think Vemmon's gonna be
Doesn't
that
change what I do.
Okay.
Also, thank you both for the new follows. Sorry, there's no
Eagle
follow
Hatch.
notification on this screen because normally this is for tournaments where I can't look at chat.
This is tough. No, that's
Oh.
fine. If you bounce that back in that way, I would prefer that. Let's argue for 3. We're being greedy.
In case it's
2,
not clear, this is
3, and
Blackboard
4
Greymon
grab
versus
the-
All Force.
Oh. No, don't care about Metal Gray X. Grab the black blocker inheritable Greymon.
What hell world is this where you don't care about Metal Gray X?
In this matchup?
I know I'm just being silly, but still.
Argu X for free, draw 1, 2, 3, get our X
God, my
antibody,
back is
bottom
seizing
deck a
something
cool
fierce.
boy, and
I
another
feel like
X
an old woman. What the
antibody.
hell?
The X antibody was
know why.
mostly what we needed, so we'll
So
slide the
grumpy.
X anti under this. We don't care if the Argu X gets bounced.
Yeah, so I think part of the thing is that Blackboard Greymon players, as a rule, are a weirdly
Dial
diverse bunch.
5. Draw,
So
tap
some
the
of them are going to be
Yuya
playing hard control, and some of
get a
them are
plus
playing it
2K
because they
with
actually just
Blitz
want to
with
play
2 checks
a.
at 16.
Hey.
Some of them are actually just wanting to play an aggro red deck with defensive ability. So we're gonna see. Like, I also personally am of the opinion that it's being wildly overestimated. But while I think it's being wildly overestimated, it doesn't change the fact that it will be a very significant portion of the field, which will fundamentally, to some extent, warp the field, but also they'll functionally end up, hopefully, self-selecting out of the meta because in large-scale events, by sheer weight of numbers, a large portion of them will play against each other and eliminate each other from contention. And frankly, do a bunch of weird shit to scoring because they're if they're running the control version, they're way more likely to draw constantly.
The V-Dramon.
Why on earth
Then
Hang on. Why is there an all force with no source?
we will.
I looked
Swing
away
se-
for like 20 seconds. Why do you suddenly have an all force with no sources?
He had the warp Vmon on board.
Ah, okay, that makes
Nice
so
it
much
didn't
more
kill
sense
it.
now. Okay.
No, I didn't care about it.
Yeah, he's making some bets here.
I honestly,
Oh yeah, no, like I
either
fucking...
Gaio stays on board or you bounce the Agu X back to me, which I would love because I don't have a rookie back.
Yeah, then I tap Rena to activate the when Digivolving. Play Arena to
Yeah, I adore Hydra Bloom. Hydra Bloom was my deck. The problem is just it doesn't feel like it handles this meta very well, because I adore Hydra Bloom. My main mat is Bloom Lord mat from Gaia Force Gaming. Like, I have... It's probably the only deck that I'm anywhere near master setting, because... Or, like, max raritying, because I have, like... Do I have 3? I know I have at least 2 Hydrices and 2 Altered Bloom Lords. And I think all the Agitars I run are pre-release stamped. That's all I got off the top of my head. But yeah, like, I want it to be good. 3. I run 3 because I don't think 2 is enough. Because it's 4 Bloom Lord and 3 Hydra. But I am also a shitlord and don't run any... brain. Come on, you can do this. Green Memboost, because personally I don't think the deck needs it most of the time. But I think in the current meta it might need it a little bit, and I don't know. I feel like I should just run Grandis, and unfortunately that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm probably just gonna run Grandis. That or Crossheart, because Crossheart is amusing me to absolutely no end. Okay. I need to readjust this screen just so I have a version for when we're watching
I
games.
drop a Vmon for 3.
Because...
Draw for turn.
I mean, for sure, I want to
So-
have...
We'll start with an Agu in the back.
That.
Draw. We're going to swing with the Agu X because if you block, then that thing dies.
Merp.
It
But I also need these two to
does.
be in a different space, but it's a work in progress. Because, like I said,
You have swing on
mostly this is
suspended though,
for...
right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Mostly this is for
So really,
I mean, you have a VoD. So
playing in tournaments.
there's no
rather than
reason for me
commentating.
to swing unsuspended into that.
right. So I either leave it and it survives, or you're gonna get what, 3 security checks this turn.
Mhm.
I think we have to let it go. So 2K.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't like the
And
Rafelsimon just
because
because I
you
know
run
the
no
idea behind
options
it
that-
is to support...
Yeah, you don't run any options. We'll swing.
There's the button. So I'm turning down their chat a little bit.
Checks at 14.
Like, I know the idea
7,
behind the
6.
Rafelsimon is to give you stuff
And your
to take
blitz on
advantage of...
No, I don't run Blitz. We're just
Oh, for
going
fuck's
to
sake.
gray on the
Weedmon,
back for
but I
2,
don't think it does enough.
draw,
Yes,
and
she's a
then
fairy, but I
go.
think in
Release
general...
force for 7 to give you
just-
6. We will pop
Bloom
every
Lord's
single
just better.
Runa. Yeah.
And my only issue with the Shiva is that you can't search it, and
12.
it's... I already am annoyed enough with
Fine.
running
Draw.
Argo, who can't be
From
searched
notes.
and doesn't count as a trigger for Hydra or Bloom Lord. Like, I also played around with...
5, 6, 7
Oh,
cards in hand.
I played around a little bit with Lotusmon, but...
I mean, if you have a Kuma, you kind of just have game.
Swing, all
I
force.
just don't think she
draw
was
one
good
off
enough.
Vmon.
Like, I want it to be
X antibody.
I want it to be
game
better,
I think I have game regardless.
but it's only really good
because now I
against decks that are trying to wipe your entire
7K
board, and
jamming,
even
drop
then,
Wanya.
it's only
Okay,
good
cool,
if
boy.
you build out from it.
1,
Like, I
2,
think, frankly, I
3,
miss Green Hybrid. Give me
nothing.
Green Hybrid back. I
get
wish Green Hybrid was good.
Digivolve
Give them more
into
support,
All
please. They're
Force
so much fun.
for
I love
Tamer.
shitty,
When a Tamer's
shitty
played, they both
JP.
on suspend.
And the
They
just
both
cool, we
try
get to
to
Evo for
bounce
less than everyone
Gaiomon.
else.
You only have 2 tamers.
Like,
Oh, you're right.
God, please give us
Well,
the same thing
Hung,
that
that's just
Red
not
Hybrid's
cool of you.
getting with BT12. With like, holy shit, you made
Um,
Neemon good.
And I
You
swing.
made Neemon good. Please, please give us that.
Ooh,
Otherwise, I might
beating
just
the
run Red
Beamon
Hybrid.
was a
Honestly, Red Hybrid and BT12 looks amusing. But I'm probably going to
Yes,
be an
yes, it
absolute
was.
shit goblin
I
and
was like-
run
I was like, I know he's
a
going up to level
Quartzmon,
6.
a
There's no way he
Restromon thing.
doesn't. And if it survives, I get an
Because
All-Force.
I
Do
like
it.
the utter shit show that's looking like it's gonna be. I just like the control aspect of it, plus still
back
getting to go,
channel.
cool, my weird little
Okay, I
purple
was
dragon with
playing a
pants
bit
gets to attack
too
anyway.
Loosely there.
You were a little too confident,
Just a tad.
but it was my first win against that deck, so I'll take it.
I will go second this time.
That's just uncalled for.
What do you mean?
That's the old one. The
What if I made the
BT12
draw?
Red Hybrid is slightly
You're blue, you'll get the
slightly
draw.
less
I don't feel like this deck has as much draw
combo-y?
as the
It's
typical
more
deck.
it's a little bit more like staying power, but it's still a little bit, yeah. I mean, hell, I run Grandis right now, so yeah, believe me, I know in and out
Good
in
luck.
15, 20 minutes.
Love.
Hell, that's also part of my
Yeah.
thing for Nationals, is I'm probably going to run Grandis just for the sake of, like,
Digimon,
we have to mask in
Digimon for 2.
tournament area, which means, oh, for goodness sake, which means no food or drink in the tournament area. So anytime I want to, like, go grab water, I need to not be in the middle of a match. So fast matches are going to be a good thing. Oh, for goodness sake. Hey! Scatter! Sorry, there's cats in here being absolute pills to each other. Come on. Shoo! I've never understood why they all hate each other so much. I mean, besides the fact that they're cats, so they have to.
On 4-3.
There's no water.
Raw for turn. Oh.
It's just really making me miss Green Hybrid. Maybe if we had a memory setter who wasn't shit, besides Mimi, but...
1, 2, 3, metal X.
Because Ken is bad. Because Ken is bad. God, what else is there?
Regardless, do I do that?
Like, in that deck, I personally ran...
Yeah.
Oh, right, because in that one I
I'll do
ran...
for
I
three,
sort of ran Russell's list and then tweaked the shit out of it.
4,
Um,
black for X, and the gray.
Because I still ran...
Draw.
The two, what is it? Izzy and Mimi, the one that gains you 2 memory at start of turn.
We'll drop a Vmon for 3.
Yeah, I hate Davis in pretty much every green deck, though. Like, I know that was a thing that a lot of Grandis players tried to push. I fucking hate it.
Leo on top of Vmon.
Because
at
they
the
used it as
bottom.
an excuse then to also run...
Then
I'm gonna go get on one of my soapboxes here. Running Davis in a green deck to me is just as bad as, say, running a red tamer in a blue deck because you want to run ADP. Because I did the math when a whole bunch of Melga players were trying to do that, and not even accounting for ADP potentially being in security and being a fucking dead hit in security that does not stop you from dying or helping you in any way. Like, it was an absolutely minuscule chance with any given hand that you would have both the tamer that you had to play for 4, because pretty much all of them went with, oh, what's his name? The Ghost Game kid. Because memory setter. And ADP on the turn that you specifically need them. Like, yes, the longer the game goes on, the better the chances are, but it's never been worth it. It's always a bad trade-off and making the deck worse and less optimal, and I hate it. I hate it. And it's the same thing with Davis in, because, was it Grandis List that were trying to run Davis? Because they would also then have to run blue hybrids for their finisher, because you lose access to Mimi's push out. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of what they're doing still. But you lose access to Mimi's push out, which is the other way the OTK wins. It means you can't use Metal Kabuterimon as your tamer or as your hybrid anymore, which means you're losing access to an inexpensive card draw, like inexpensive cantrip on your green stack. Like, I hated Davis and Grandis. I think it was always bad. It's really bad now that we actually have a Kokuamon that is not hot garbage, so you can more consistently get into it. Blue does have consistent draw power, but blue needs that draw power because in Melga, the deck that was primarily doing this, their only memory was coming from maybe Davis, who they could not consistently do because they were running not as many Davises as they normally would. Cool Boy, who, given that they run a relatively low percentage of X antibody cards, had a pretty solid chance of whiffing. Uh-oh.
It is.
I deafened. What did I miss?
The inheritable? So you would have had to use it when the first arena was played, right?
Yeah, that was this. No, because Arrow Vidramon is an inheritable when attacking.
Oh, when attacking. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so then activate.
Okay.
Yeah, want you to draw, and then playing.
So it's still the commitment of you need to pay for that you don't want to be paying in a Melga deck to get a specific tamer on board, who also doesn't help because you already have, hopefully, a Davis on board gaining you the memory, and it never felt like a good plan. Like, the reason why Aldemon is good in red hybrids is because he inherently gives the stack that immunity to security options. It's the same reason why BT1 Greymon is really good in War Grey X, because functionally he gives you a secondary win con because he natively has that. But if you're having to play another card and then another card to make it viable, it's just so bad. Especially when a lot of Melga players stopped even focusing on card draw because they started going with instead, not instead, but because they had a little bit of wiggle room in their rookie base, they started running EX1 Gabumon for the inheritable search, because it was the only way for them to consistently hit Gabumons, because all of their searches, except for Cool Boy, who could only hit Gabu X, would hit and bottom deck all of their rookies and would bottom deck all of their tamers. So at least with Gabu, they could prevent some of that, but it also increased the likelihood of them hitting an ADP and going, cool, this is going to the bottom. So, yeah, like, it falls into the same space. I can see Davis being okay since he also, in Grandis, because you're being forced to run the blue hybrids in addition, so there's a higher chance he'll get 2 hits, but I think the trade-off between him and Mimi, especially in BT10 Grandis, is just bad and not worth it. But, there's my deafen button. I'm gonna keep forgetting it's a foot pedal.
swing at security, attack of X antibody will go into Black War X for 5.
Goodbye, T.
Raw, it's 1 check at 18.
Oh, what is
I
today?
think you
Is it the
block here.
27th? Okay. Why is this camera so
Because
far
you
from me?
unsuspend and pop, don't you?
I unsuspend and pop, but if you block here, you'll at least get the memory back from the arena during the unsuspend, because you get to unsuspend before me since player turn has priority.
You do not unsuspend first, you unsuspend simultaneously.
Okay.
Right,
But-
but if I
But
If I
his,
block-
yeah.
Yes, it's just an important note that the unsuspension, all unsuspensions happen simultaneously.
Okay.
Your
but the
prior,
arena
yeah,
gets to
turn
activate
players'
first.
effects just go off first
Yep.
how would the arena trigger?
You
on the
unsuspend.
unsuspend.
But I block, I die.
Oh, if you block, you do die. Well, you'll die anyway, so don't you
Yeah,
just go block to keep me from getting a security? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. The unsuspend does trash the top though, so.
Oh, 100%, of course, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's this has just been my personal bugbear
Put me to
because I
4.
did the math at one point, and the worst part is I did the math on a written article that is not up anymore because my own site went down.
Vmon.
And it was basically impossible to import my own
Okay.
archive to the new version, and I'm still annoyed about
What is
that.
this nonsense?
Because, yeah, it's just one of those, I didn't like it, and I know part of
Okay,
the thing was
I
with
guess I
Melga.
have to do it
They have a
this
very
way.
tight list, which is to say they have a very optimized list that actually has a whole bunch of open spaces in it.
And then
In the same way that, like, Blue Flare notably has an issue of we have no rookies because
Yeah,
Gaussmon
these
is
are
our
on
only
for free.
rookie. So a lot of them run, like, the jamming Vmon.
I will
And even now, like, the
Unsuspend.
incoming,
patch the Koro.
uh,
Argue in the back for 3.
the incoming rookie for them
Raw
is kind of
swing
meh, too,
Black
but...
X
mm.
for,
Well, it's Melga is speed, but Melga is also...
2.
I mean, Melga, as with Grandis, is an OTK deck. It's just that Melga also technically is a little bit faster than things like Grandis and War Grey because it's swinging with its level 5s,
Going through our stuff.
but it's also more
Black
delicate
Koro
because
will
of that,
drop the Davis.
because you're swinging with a level 5, so you're relying on Guru X and, if you have it, Sagittarius mode?
do you
Yeah,
want suspend and
Sagittarius
trash?
mode to keep it from
Yes, I
dying.
do. Forgot.
Suspend. Trash arena. Damn.
Ooh, yeah, that's not fun. You've got
Damn,
2
damn.
security left.
Okay.
That's 3 of his arenas already. Right? No, that was last game. That was
yeah.
last game.
Chris,
One
you've got
bottom decked. So yeah, you're right. That's number 3.
Okay.
But Chris,
One's
you've
been
got
bottom.
you've got 2 security, not 1.
Oh, I am at 2 security.
I can see the cards.
I'm surprised
Cat.
because I was sitting in the shadow too. Okay.
Sorry, this cat is trying to get at
No blockers out, right?
the bowl from my dinner
Just a redirect.
because he's a hateful little
sweet.
bastard.
Went into the wrong arrow then.
Did you have the other arrow to go into?
I did.
Oh.
I forgot that you
Hey.
have redirect though. I was like, oh, there's no blocker. I'm fine. I can
Why
go
are
and
you
do
like
my jamming
this?
swing and try and chip away here. Instead,
Well, aside from battling with a
The
cat
redirect
right
is just
now,
inherent.
it's going
You don't
fine.
even need or X antibody.
This is actually our last game. We were just doing a whole
That's
bunch
just
of
the pop.
BT11 grinding.
fair. Okay,
'cause-
that changes.
I was trying to remember how to play Grandis, as well as testing out a new Crossheart deck, because I actually did not play Crossheart in BT10. So I'm testing out a BT11 Mervamon Crossheart list, and it's terrible, and I love it. Chris, who is on the right, like right above me, is testing out an Allforce deck, and Hung over here, there we go, is playing Blackward Greymon, which actually he's been playing since BT8, but still doesn't hurt to practice against weird jank decks and or decks that probably didn't get enough support to be quite viable. I'm sorry, Allforce, but you're relying on, like, one new mega and a secret rare tamer for most of your shit. I am not looking forward to trying to get, like, frankly, we're gonna give all of our secret rares to Kris for this, and actually that's gonna be the same problem too if I want to build my damn Vemmon, because I need 4 of that stupid Galactamon. Ugh. Friends having a fundraiser for the LA event. It's gonna be 9-round tournament with a lot of prizing for each round. That'll be awesome. So I'm going to nationals, but I also have family down there, so I probably won't be doing a ton of extra events, which I feel a little bit silly for, but oh well. Because my wife and partner and I are all going down to see my mom, so we probably won't spend that much time at the event, and I feel bad for it.
Much more patient.
It is, but that's in BT12, so doesn't help for nationals. Plus, I think its X antibody is weird too.
I don't think I had
What
that
the
game
fuck
either
is
way, 'cause
this?
Even if I had,
Hey,
even if I
Hung,
had the right arrow B, I
you
would've
watched
only been able
Savers,
to
right?
bounce-
What?
What?
You watched Savers, right?
No.
No, Hung.
Sabers?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
The thing Marcus is from.
Oh, Saviors. Yes, I did.
Oh, I thought it was Savers. Okay. What the fuck is this anime ass card that just got spoiled?
Let me check.
Yeah, Proto Gizumon that just has anime art, and that means I have to hate it?
What the heck is this?
I don't know! That's what I'm asking!
It's been a long time since I've played Saviors. It might be something from the early part, or it might just be from not that show.
It is. It's, according to someone, it's the villain's, like, weird man-made Digimon.
Biohybrids?
Oh?
That doesn't look like a biohybrid. I'm not going to lie. I blocked out the most of the Mercurymon and the biohybrid arcs. The only parts I remember are starting with the Demon Lord Digimon, forgetting his name for some reason, and onwards.
When you would play
It's been
this
like-
card by deleting 1 level 2 Digimon in your breeding area, reduce the play cost by 2. What the fuck?
Hold up, wait up, let me read this.
Yeah, okay,
Wait,
so it's a
what is
purple
that?
with no Evo cost. Play for 3. When you would play this card by deleting 1 level 2 Digimon in your breeding area, reduce the play cost by 2. On play, draw 1, then trash 1 from your hand. All turns, this Digimon can't Digivolve. What is this shit? On deletion by
so-
placing 2 cards with Gizumon in their name from your trash
Yeah.
at the bottom of your deck in
Yeah.
any order. You could play a Gizumon from your trash without paying the cost.
From my understanding, since you said it's a man-made Digimon, it's because it's a man-made Digimon, the no evolutions is very on theme.
But
'Cause it's
so's
an active
Aosmon, and Aosmon can evolve. Apparently it also, like, destroyed eggs, so that's what's going on.
Yeah. The villains, I think I remember the biohybrid villains were like very basically the entirety of the show, it comes down to the villains were anti-Digimon and human relationships. Like all the villains. So they win about it in different ways.
That tracks.
Yeah, the humans win about it by trying to get rid of all the Digimons, and the Digimons win about it by trying to get rid of all the humans.
Oh, I feel like I've seen this somewhere. Now that I'm seeing, like, a different version of it, but
After seeing it, I'm hoping we finally do get biohybrids, but I doubt that we have room in this set because they'd have to introduce the tamers as well.
yeah, I don't think this is a biohybrid because I have no idea what the fuck that is, but
Okay. Am I first, Kris?
Yes, you are.
Okay, sorry, got distracted there. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
careful.
sorry. I thought you were. I thought that was the end of your games. Sorry.
No, I lost game 1 because I fell on my face being overconfident. That's all.
Yeah.
3, and we'll immediately do Yuya for 4.
Draw. I hatch.
Oh, this is gonna break my brain slightly. Okay.
Ugh.
I admittedly like
That
that
would
we're
be
getting more
fun.
shit that interacts with breeding, but
Jiri for 4 to play a Leo.
fuck. Okay.
Hey, finally got the combo.
Yeah, and then I just Rena for 3.
Okay.
Look, literally all I know about Marcus is that he punches
My hand's
everything.
not great.
So
From my
that
lab,
tracks.
Agu X on top of Agu.
I need to
draw
shuffle the
1,
Grandis again because I'm
2,
afraid it's
and
being weird.
3, grab the metal X and the X antibody. Okay, so it turned out better by the end of it. We will
How
go
dare.
into Greymon for 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn their
Raw,
audio back up.
tapping the Yuya to give it the plus 2k. We'll slide X antibody underneath and immediately go into metal grade X for 4, giving you 3. Since X antibody is underneath, we'll also pop the Leomon.
Right,
And
there
then
we go.
Okay.
That's how I
5.
link the two of them.
Go to 5 and draw 1 off.
I knew I could link the
deletion.
two audios. I just couldn't
And then
remember
draw
how.
for
It's been so
turn.
long. Since
Go
I had
into
to.
a Vmon.
I have a
draw.
virtual audio mixer that does some weird shit sometimes.
Go
Excuse me.
Vidra for 2.
Where
Draw.
did the cat go? It's only concerning because there's actually 3 cats and
Oh, why didn't I attack?
a bunch of them are dumbasses.
Oops.
I don't know. I
I'm
gotta
like-
use the extra draw.
I don't know if you-
super big.
Well, okay, obviously there's perfectly illegitimate
Arrow
ways to
Vidra
watch
for
Sabers,
3.
but
Okay, not the good
like
arrow.
I
Vidra.
was
Good to
looking
know.
at trying to watch it again, or not watch it for
You
like the
have
first
blocker in
time
your stack already.
recently, and
I
it's
do.
just not
Yeah.
anywhere. Like it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Then
I don't think even Crunchyroll has it, and I'm pretty sure they've got everything else Digimon at least subbed,
since you
if
already
not
have
dubbed.
blocker, there's no reason not to just go straight into All Force.
Bounce the blocker.
Let's draw for turn.
what am I-
We'll hatch. Core,
Crunchyroll, right.
Draw, go into
Da-da-da.
Agu, draw.
That also reminds me that I keep forgetting to
Hmm.
watch Trigun Stampede. I will do it
Very-
at some
since
point.
you already
It's
have
not
the
happened
All
yet,
Force and I
but
don't
I'll
have
do it at some
protection,
point.
Very easy for you just to bounce me here.
Mhm.
So we will.
Yes, I know. My language settings are already set. Fuck off.
Let's go into Greymon in the back first.
Uh,
2
da-da-da-da.
draw, and then I guess that's fine. We'll at least
Yeah, because they've got...
get 2 security out of this.
What in the fuck? They have the weirdest selection. Wait, I swear they used to have Digimon Adventure, but now they
We'll
only have
get-
Digimon
let's go
Adventure
and get
2020.
3 security
they've got-
just for some pressure.
They have Try
Dial for 5,
App
draw for
Monsters
3,
because
draw, tap
someone
the
has to remember
Yuya,
that that
we'll
show
play this for
existed.
16k.
How many checks?
2 checks.
I think that's part of Cross Wars
Greymon and Vidra.
and
The
Ghost
reboot
Game.
trashes the top.
The fuck?
Off of
I
Gaio?
also thought they had...
Gaio has.
Oh no,
it
maybe this
counts
is
as
all
having
of
Greymon
Cross.
in its name.
This
all
might
the time.
actually be all
So-
of Cross Wars.
Yeah, no, it's the inheritable that does
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trashing.
Yep. The
Okay.
Metal X.
Draw, promote.
Oh yeah, no, I think they have all of Cross Wars.
Do. You have blocker, but I don't think that matters because I
They
will
don't-
bounce before you can trigger
whatever.
it.
Okay. Yes, please keep making it harder
So,
to watch
trigger
your
Fury.
damn
Stupid
official
Fury.
products, Bandai. Why are you like this?
Okay, so we.
Yeah, that was also the way that I remember having to watch
Swing security,
Frontier
tapping
and
Rita
Savers
activate
was
to when
on the
digivolving
Disney block of
play
Jetix.
Davis. Davis does the top 3. And I take an All Force.
I know Savers
Rena
was
on top of
for
Arrow,
sale on
Playing
Amazon
Davis
at
on
one point,
Suspends,
like
bouncing
digitally,
Gaio.
but it's not anymore. I know we're actually at a large
On
portion of them
suspending,
are
I gain a
at
memory off
representation.
Rena.
I think it's
I
something
gain a
like
memory off of
70% of
VMon, or no,
existing
off
Digimon
of
have
Vedra
TCG
for playing a
representation.
tamer.
Though that number is also a little screwy since a couple of Digimon were literally added to the reference book so that their TCG cards could be printed. Mostly X Antibody, because I know the virus X Antibody Greymon was added to the reference book like days before its card was announced. I think that also happened to the X Antibody Metal Greymon and the X Antibody. Was it the full X Antibody Impmon line? Like Bal, Beelzemon, and I think Impmon? Or was it just Balmon? Because I know, I feel like at least one of them was already in, but yeah. The Mastermon support looks good, and is part of why I'm legitimately thinking of replacing the, some number of the... Really? I thought Rasenmon Fury Mode was in the mobile game that stopped existing. One of the many mobile games that stopped existing. It's part of why I'm thinking of throwing Floodgate Pomu into my grandest list if I can figure out what I want to pull for it, because I don't know if jamming Palmon does enough. And I don't think it does. I think I should pull the jamming Palmons for 2 Floodgate Pomus.
Draw. Hatch.
Which one's the Vetmon line? Oh, I'm not going to remember that.
Let's leave it like it is. Play a Jerry to play a Leomon.
I mean, look, I always am on... I feel like the
One,
BT11 meme deck
two,
is the
three.
Sukamon deck, which I have...
Vedramon's the only target.
That reminds me, I need to ask
Leomon
Kris
on
why he's not
Kumamon
running
to
the
the bottom.
Sukamon deck. Because, oh goodness, so weirdly enough, as a judge, I feel like the Sukamon deck is going to raise more... Vemmon. Yes, no, okay. No, because it was already in, because it was in Digimon World.
Draw.
3? 2? One of the Digimon World games. Pretty sure that was already in the reference book.
3. Draw, tap the Yuya.
I think it's, yeah,
Plus
it's
2K
Vem,
unaffected by
VM Mon.
options. And
I
then
totally don't have proxies
the
ready to
last
go
turn.
because I want to run it.
That's the Warp Vmon. So we just don't go into a level 6. That's fine.
It's not the Warp B. This is BT11.
Oh, okay. Metal Gray X for...
Oh, right, that was the thing I wanted to check. Is I'm pretty sure Ulforce
raw
Veedramon X Antibody is actually one of the only ones
to give you your 2
that
to pass turn and you'll draw a card.
Can't use its ability if it has X Antibody in sources. It needs Ulforce to be in sources.
I'm at 3.
Oh, right. No, it doesn't. Because it's if you have a Blue Tamer in play or have Ulforce in its sources. Okay. Because otherwise, if that weren't the case, I would argue that it's not actually better.
Do I want to promote?
Because
how many security do you have left? 3 or 4?
F4.
What's the word?
Yeah.
Having two megas that still need to accelerate into each other and doesn't try an OTK like Grandis is still bad.
Leomon at security.
Okay.
We don't have a Tiger Vespamon, do we? Because we don't have...
6K,
you know the one thing that we're still missing a ton of?
2, draw 1.
All of the armor Digimon. Give me all of the other armor Digimon. Every single one of the 5 from Adventure 2 have evolutions with everyone else's eggs. You gave us Shadramon. Give me all of Wormon's terrible evolutions, please. Please. They're so bad. Yeah, I guess... Do we have a... So, I know there's Black Gaugamon. Is there a Black... Mock out. Yeah, I guess there is in BT. Was that BT5? I want to say BT5. It might have been BT6.
Giving this blocker evade, it unsuspends.
Because they just go into
the unsuspend
normal
will
Mirage
bounce
Galgamon,
your
don't
blocker.
they? Like they don't have a.
Yeah.
There's not a virus version of them, is there?
Then I gain 2 memory off of the arenas. I gain
Sorry, I have
one
to go back to
memory
paying attention
here for
because
playing a tamer. I earn 1
this
memory
deck is
here for
complex.
unsuspending.
You'll be at 0, not 4.
Yeah,
You're right.
they
I
gave us
didn't
1
pay the
armor.
original
They
cost.
gave us 1 armor in BT10, and
I
then
just knew I
another
kept turn.
armor in
Yep.
in EX3
Then
with Shadramon. So just give me all of the other ones,
we-
please. And then
That's
they're
all
giving
the
us a
effects, that's all the
stupid,
effects.
bad, shitty one that isn't really an armor,
Bounce,
but whatever,
threat.
in EX4. Because we're getting gold Vidramon. Ugh. The least interesting one, but... Because it's the... Oh,
Okay.
shit! We wrote ourselves into a weird corner because Vmon has multiple... specific
We
evolution
will
lines, and they're all
swing
terrible.
Security,
Okay, they're
tapping
not, but
arena to
I'm sick of
activate the
Vmon,
web
okay?
digivolving. To play a tie to unsuspend. Tie has no on play. Then Arrow will let me activate one of these on
I
plays.
looked away for
giving
30
Vmon blocker
seconds!
evade.
Oh,
And then I draw
goodness.
one off Wanyamon. And that's 1 check. At 12.
Okay, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4,
2 security
5,
left?
6.
Mhm.
6 fucking tamers in
Okay,
play.
I guess we just go for
Oh,
it.
I know he has different flavor,
Tap
but
Old
he has
Force to
different
tap
flavor because he was
Arena,
created
to play Arena to
Greymon and was supposed to
unsuspend.
be like the face Digimon
Um,
for initially.
And then I gain a
Like-
memory for that unsuspension.
I mean, like in Pokemon
And
terms,
that's 1
because
check
he's
at
the
12.
Clefairy.
6.
Admittedly, I also dislike Pikachu,
Tap
but
the
that's mostly
tie
because
to
Pikachu
draw
has artificially
one.
limited the number of electric
And
types
then
that
swing
Pokemon
All
has ever had.
Force.
5.
And swing Demon.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, it goes off when it goes off. I did not get my blocker Greymon in time for this big stack, which is very sad.
I think they were just sort of meh cards, but maybe if
Yeah,
we could get
those
more support
Leomons
for them.
really
Like,
saved me.
Yeah.
I want the other ones to be good. Like, hell, a Nefertimon that's actually
Seeing
like yellow
3 of them
purple,
that
so
game
she's
was
useful
really
in like a
damn helpful.
Mastamon deck. She still wouldn't be good because she's not an angel, but
Alright. That's all I got in me. I am going to tap out for the night.
same. I am
Okay.
crashing something fierce.
Thanks for the testing.
Yeah, now I
Oh,
just
thank
need to
you.
decide if I want to do the thing tomorrow or not, because 10 a.m. sounds too early.
What time?
It's at 10. I was up at 6 this morning. I don't think I want to be up that early tomorrow.
I would not be doing that.
Like,
Okay.
it's
I mean,
decent.
not that bad.
Like, it's decently sized, and I know, like, you wanted the mat, but I really don't care about the mat, so...
Dropped out. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I left the call instead of clicking on the video one, sorry. I know, Hung, you were talking about liking the mat, but I'm just like, I don't like the mat, so...
Yeah. You would just be in it for the box, I'm assuming.
I'd be in it for the practice more than anything, and if I could help it and felt like I could... If I had built it sooner, I'd run Vemmon just to make Michael have to talk about Vemmon if I did well. And now I'd probably just run the Crossheart and go like, haha, now you have to talk about Crossheart because Crossheart did okay.
Yeah, I think the Vemmon, it would be funny because on stream he would just switch to another game because he probably doesn't know what Vemmon does
Always.
at all.
If I had
But-
time to practice it, I would, but... I mean, I don't even mean on stream because he's assuredly going to use this for content afterwards to brain for like a couple of videos, especially since we're not running an event for him to film videos at today.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes, I can force you to talk about this stupid deck you definitely think doesn't work, in the same way that like you got to force Mario to have to admit that fucking Dragon Links was good.
That was actually hilarious.
And that's the thing, is just like, okay, is spite worth getting up at early and playing games? Because there's a bunch of people in it already, I think. Last time I looked at it,
I haven't looked. Good thing he has it pinned, so I don't have to look far.
yeah. And 95
roster.
left of 128.
33 people.
Yeah. But it's at 10 a.m.
It is at 10. Also, I'm not a fan of the people in his comment section, so I'm not sure how great playing against his community.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's also...
Fun. I'm not playing it, but
it's
a box of an old set, and I don't care about the mat. But
EX3. The
yeah,
nice
it's
thing
not...
about EX3 is you can either sell it, or if you pull it, because you're guaranteed 3 alt arts, like your chances are pretty good to get very close to the box value.
He also has this labeled as 4 tournament packs. I don't know what the fuck he means by 4 tournament packs.
I'm assuming stuff he got from RMC, like entry packs that he got from RMC and level 7 and stuff like that, but he just didn't bother opening.
But that means best case... Okay, because RMC shut down I have to go to my absurd database of shit now, because I reorganized this.
10.
Yeah.
10.
So that means they shut down pre-tournament pack.
And
So they
RMC
would've
didn't even have the latest tournament pack.
Yeah, they did not get tournament pack 6, so that means
latest-
best case
yeah.
they're getting tournament pack 5, which actually is better than 6, because
Well-
it's the promo Gamamon. It's the Ghost game, folks.
No. RMC had tournament packs with the Doru Gray.
Oh,
one-up.
okay.
That was
Are you
the
sure it was the
latest one
tournament
that
packs, not the
RMC had.
winner packs?
Those are tournament packs, yeah.
Okay, good.
We got them for participating. So it was like Doru Gray, the
Wow, then that was
Metal
actually the
Gray.
shittiest one possible, because yeah, Doru Gray was the only one worth anything
That
in
was
there.
good. And
because
it was limited to 1.
Everything else in there was the alternate art Woodmon, and the other 4 were
The Greymon,
starter
the Metal
deck.
Gray.
Yeah, they were starter deck alt arts that had already been in, I think, the first or second winner pack. And they just got their art reused.
Yeah.
He might have grabbed a couple. We haven't run that much stuff with Volume 7 at level 7, so best case he'd have some of those.
Yeah, but more than likely not. Just we have given out a bunch of the tamer ones, the ones from
that was
early
Tournament Pack
season.
Volume 3, which technically has a better ROI, but only if you can pull like a Mimi pack.
Yeah.
he
That's
also
actually pretty
had like, I remember on a video a while ago, he was showing off like his old sealed stuff, and he had everything from like tournament pack 1s up. So he could be throwing in some old shit too.
I guess I'm just like, it's not descriptive at all, so I'm just looking at it going...
It's not. It's literally a big box that we can be drawing from, and we don't know. He posted a while ago in the trading section with all his trades and sales with all his tournament packs that he had at that time, but that was months ago.
Yeah. And obviously no idea who bought any of them, if anyone did, so... Okay,
So-
I'm gonna go do sign off and figure out who to throw to and all that good jazz. That's part of my job. So, see y'all.
Okay.
I think
Good
I'll
night.
probably sleep in and
Good
not
night,
pay
everybody.
$10 to play against probably not the most fun people.
Yeah, probably not worth it.
Yeah,
I love Michael. I'm not a fan of his comment section.
I tolerate Michael, but the fact that that is his comment section makes me not happy with the fact that he creates that space. So, eh.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that is a very good point, that people have their own opinions, and that is always very fair. Because, yeah, like, honestly, I think BT10 was actually a really good set, mostly in that there were quite a few decks that you could just build with BT10 cards. Like, that's... I think a lot of people underestimated that part of the reason why Crossheart was such a thing, especially in Japan, without card limits, is that you could build a deck with pretty much just cards from BT10. And there were no, oh god, you need this specific card from it. I don't even remember what the hell the other secret rare that wasn't King version was. That is gonna, it's been driving me up the wall all night. And fundamentally, I think that actually makes it way more approachable. But I could also get just going like, it just wasn't for me. And that's super fun. Right, Jesmon GX. And that's why it's not in my collection binder, because the only one we have is in the Jesmon deck that we ran once and then never touched again. Aha! That's why. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, are any of my normal delightful gremlins up? Oh, yes, right. Thanks Internet is doing a birthday stream and subathon. It's very different from here, but she has aggressively high energy, so I think folks will enjoy. I'm trying to remember pronouns. I want to say she, her, they, them. Queer Canadian content creator. Like I said, it's her birthday, and they're doing their, like, I think first subathon. Does not mean you need to sub, mostly just means that they're trying to do a big celebration thing. Right, my camera's over here now. I need to stop moving this. I'm gonna keep forgetting about it. I probably won't be live tomorrow because, like I said, through that discussion, I don't think I'm gonna actually join in that tournament tomorrow. I'm gonna try and sleep because coming off ADHD meds because I still can't get them again is bad. Nice to meet all of you too. This is part of why I love doing Digimon, is I always meet at least some number of new folks every single time. Yeah. Trying to think if I have any more excuses to play Digimon soon, and I don't think I do. Well, scheduled excuses, because we need to do more practice, because I want to practice this terrible Femmon deck. I don't care if it's good, I want to try it. But it also means I need to go pull Izzy's from my wife's D-Brigade deck, because we don't have that many. Have a great night, day, whatever time zone it is for y'all. And as a reminder, this stream is brought to you by you, because we're raising support here on Twitch, as well as over on patreon.com/layeroflore, coffee.com/layeroflore, and a bunch of other places I'm not allowed to link to directly. So if you want to find all of them, you can go to beacons.ai/layeroflore and find literally everywhere that I exist. Because turns out if you do this for like 7 years, you just accrue places on the internet. Yeah, good night all.